There you go.
Hey, welcome to the campaign. I'm tired. My back hurts. You're welcome to fuck around, cause this is basically downtime for y'all suckers.
That's a weird campaign name.
Go.
Where do we
Alright,
leave?
so we immediately leave on to adventure again.
No, we gotta wait
trying-
for. We gotta finish.
I will
Like carbon.
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait. I remember. I paid half price for a card. Well, half the price up front. We're waiting for that, and then
Yep.
we tried to find a smithy or a smelter, which I think was this place.
Yep, that's right down there.
Alright, so I don't feel like fucking around with the map to remember all my tokens. Just assume I'm going along with her. Even if my token's not there.
It's
No,
right here
I'll
next
just-
to me.
I'll just, you know what? Maybe I should just give Stinky control. of the
Yes, I should have control over all the tokens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make.
Oops.
I'm gonna.
There.
I'm gonna let Usko and Media make out violently.
Now you can control Morty.
I'll fucking kill you, Hoon.
How? You
At
don't
least
have
you can't control
How?
Theodore and Permafrost.
You don't have control.
Except I
Why?
do.
Fuck.
Why haven't I made a Rick Pony yet?
I don't know.
He would be perfect for this camp for this day.
Well, it haven't made one. Anyway, smelter.
Smelter. You walk into the smelter. It's hot.
Well,
And there are a variety of different swords and weapons and whatnot sitting on display. Obviously up for buying and shit.
Also, chicken. I would like to leave a quick note right here.
Uh-huh.
I kind of wish when you said that I had specifically stolen all ago. Keyword, you said stolen. If I was playing a second ed thief, in every class has their own like individual XP chart that they get as bonus XP in addition to murdering stuff. Like fighters get like 25
I know
XP.
exactly
like,
what you
stuff
mean,
murdered.
Connor.
Wizards get like 25 XP per level of spell that they cast.
bottom line
Thieves,
is you get XP for stealing gold.
thieves, shut the fuck up, Hoon. Thieves get 1 XP for every gold they steal.
Yeah, Stinky, let him talk. His voice is the best lullaby right now.
God damn it.
Don't go to sleep.
I'm not
Oh.
going to sleep. I'm being a dick.
Thieves get 1 XP for every gold they stole.
Yep.
So if I was that character, I would have just jumped to like 14th level and be like a gnat stick away from 15th. It would have
Yep.
been amazing.
It wouldn't have been.
But alas, Yorick, I don't get XP for stealing as a Pathfinder cleric.
Mhm.
Let's see how much.
This game is
acid
rigged.
on me.
It's rigged. You hear me? Rigged.
Anyway, you're in the smelter. There's the blacksmith standing over by the counter, waiting for y'all to decide what the fuck you gonna buy.
Well, I'm gonna go over to the Smith is the word.
Yep.
I hope his name is Smith. Smitherson. The third. Esquire.
Junior.
I'm gonna go Junior, yes. Junior. It's a very unimaginative family. I'm gonna go up to him and something in my nose, sorry. Fuck. How do I greet this guy?
Yo, what up, bitch?
Greetings, Smith. That's shit. That's good. Greetings, good sir.
The
You
guy
could
looks
just
at
say
you.
good morning.
The guy just looks at you and goes, "So you're buying something, or are you out of here?"
Well, I was actually wanting to ask you about something. Would it be possible to rent time in your smelter?
That very much depends on what you want to rent it for. This ain't a brothel.
Well, I heard it's very hot and sexy.
It might be hot, but it ain't no brothel.
Right. You see, sir, my compatriots and me, and I will point to Usko, who's probably looking at the weapons in a very disdainful manner.
Probably.
My
Meh.
compatriots and I, we found a well, fuck it, what's the word? A big pile of gold. We
The
found
guy
a
raises
we
the guy
found a
raises an
very
eyebrow.
yeah, we found a very extensive, you could say, gold pile. However, it is not exactly pure. There's something in it we need to get out to actually sell it, and so on and so on. You know how this works. You're clearly a master of your trade.
The guy raises the other eyebrow and leans on his counter. Then he goes, "Alright then, I'd like to see a sample of this big pile of gold you allegedly found."
Did we take the gold bar with us?
We didn't take any gold with us because that shit's dangerous, yo.
Yeah, it's in the wagon. Well, right now.
Usko,
Okay, I'll let Usko do it.
I'll go get it. I'll walk out. Minutes later, I'll walk back in with the gold bar that I have meticulously rolled up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, within that portion of time, Fiender also walks into the smith.
God.
Evidently.
Wah.
Fuck out.
Well, the guy takes the gold. Well, first he dons his gloves, obviously. Then he takes the gold and he holds it up against the light. He examines it and then he puts it. Then he wraps it again and puts it down and goes, "So exactly how much of this gold is it you got?"
Now look to Usko. What would you say about a couple £1,000?
5 tons.
That sounds about
The
right.
guy
I'm not sure if you should say. Yeah, no, wait. We're gonna have to tell
He
him
did.
exactly
He
how
didn't.
much.
He actually told him less. We don't have it all on me.
Yeah.
The guy makes a barely noticeable pause. And then he goes, "Well, there's nothing really much else to do but see what we can do about all this."
Right. Obviously,
It'll-
we can't. Sorry. Obviously, we can't smelt it all at once because I don't have that much acid on me to purify all of it. But I get it. We could try it with like 3 or 4 bars. You know, get it all started. Have some money to get the rest done. Obviously, you would get a decent cut, my good sir.
Oh, obviously. This kind of work ain't gonna come cheap.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well, you bring whatever you want to bring here tomorrow morning, and we'll see what we can do.
Would you happen to know if there's an alchemist in town or any purveyor of alchemical solutions, acid, stuff like that?
Closest thing to an alchemist you're gonna find is the herb stealer down next to me. She's a bit of a coot, but she's friendly enough.
Worth a try. If not, I have some acid on me, enough for a couple bars.
I have my own stash of acid too. Don't worry too much about that. I'll see you tomorrow, good sir.
All right. I'm gonna go over to Finner, pick him up, and then leave.
No, wait. Fiender had business to take care of for a second.
I'm just-
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
He's
also a
gonna pick
fucking
up. He's
penguin.
gonna pick up a knife.
Oh God! Oh shit! I'm gonna let go of him. I'm gonna let go of him.
Show it to the smith. Put down 3 shiny gold pieces on the table, and then just walk out.
Is that? Here's where the revenge starts for all the scrolls. Whack! I'm gonna shiv you. Whack!
I'll cut you so
But
bad
yeah.
you wish you were cut.
But yeah, 3 golds for a dagger.
That's overpaying, but you know,
Yeah.
he's a penguin. What does he know?
Well, it's 2 gold for the dagger. It's another gold for trying to get over the fact that a penguin just bought a fucking dagger.
It's one.
Yep.
It's another goal to keep your fucking mouth shut, or you get shift too.
But the blacksmith will actually just take the 2 gold and give 1 back to the penguin and let him waddle off with a dagger.
He'll probably eat it. He buys a scroll for the way, in case he gets hungry.
This this man is awfully professional.
Look, a penguin just came in and took a knife. Do you want to say
This man
anything
has
about
seen
that?
this shit before.
I
Nothing
would,
impacts him anymore.
Look at the people he lives with in his town. He has seen some shit.
I would not antagonize a penguin with a knife.
Nope, and neither will he. Anyway, before you go, he turns to you and goes, as a matter of interest, would you be inclined to divulge where you got this gold from?
Not quite yet, I'm afraid.
I see. Well,
Let's talk about this tomorrow, shall we?
here's to hoping there's some light's gonna be shed on that subject. You have a nice day, both of y'all.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if I can trust this guy yet. We'll see tomorrow. We take the penguin as
Just
security.
don't trust anyone. That's what I do.
Yeah, we'll take
Well,
the
the
penguin
penguin's
as
already
security.
made it to the end at this point, and is actually about to come back out of the end.
Will he just sneak up on you and shiv you in the liver?
No, he doesn't have the knife on him anymore.
Oh god. It's not a good sign. He hid it somewhere. Shit. Well, I will eye the penguin very, very carefully and then try and go away without taking my eyes off him.
Curious in what
That-
world is going
That
on.
boy,
Beaner will
that
know.
penguin ain't right. That
He's
penguin
not,
ain't
not.
right.
He's not. He's not.
Tell you what.
He's a
Check this
troublemaker.
fucking penguin out.
He's a troublemaker is what he is. Anyway, what did he say? The local
It's
Herbalist.
herbalist, yeah.
yes.
Would she be on the market or?
No,
No, it's
he said
like-
that she was right next to him.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna go down here.
I mean, you can
guess?
wager a wild guess and go for the building with the garden behind it, but you know that's just
Well, I can't
me.
see. I can't see the garden from where I am. So I'm just gonna go down the street
Forget that.
and hope I see the herbalist sign.
Well, there's a sign right here.
But is it a herbalist sign?
It's a herbalist sign.
Are you sure?
Yes, it has a potion and a branch on it and everything.
How imaginative. Why is the penguin following me? Help me.
Good question.
He's gonna wait until I'm out of sight of the garden and shiv me. I know it.
He's your backup.
I'm gonna
Fiend.
go to the herbalist.
Would you be so kind as to stop following us?
You're not
It's
even
kinda
there.
creepy.
You're not even there.
Why
yes,
isn't he there?
I'm gonna move him.
I'm
I'm gonna move
Not
him.
moving my fucking token.
I'm gonna move him. He's gonna make out with the penguin.
Then I'll move. I'll go past the shop and just look at some of the other shops around town.
Just, yeah. And then we
We're
go
trying
to
to
the,
be like normal, intelligent businessmen slash adventurers slash
He'll-
entrepreneur.
here's the rule.
Entrepreneurs, not venture businessmen.
we'll visit
we
the
don't
shop
need a-
later, and there will be just a bloody corpse. Knife wounds on like penguin hide. Nope, I'm out. I know nothing about that. Okay. Well, I will go
Carol.
into the herbalist shop.
Yeah.
Just give my control. Just give control
Oh,
of
there
my
you are.
token to
You
who?
gotta give
Oh.
yeah. You need the sheet.
We don't have your sheet.
Oh, John. Okay. I will text that to you. I will send you that link. But
Okay.
yeah, just give my control. Just give
We
control
already
of
did.
my token to Hoond.
I
Yeah,
already
we
did.
We already
did.
have.
We already did. You're gonna jump into a well, by the way.
There are two.
Okay.
We'll jump into both of them.
Just spoil
Just remember to keep the chest along with the token.
Nah. We'll sell the chest.
Anyway,
No.
And the
Anyway,
token.
yeah. Herbalist.
you walk into a very cramped little shop with mosses and grasses everywhere, and shelves filled with what looks like extracts and exotic plants.
Wow, this is
It is, for lack of a better word, cozy, but very, very low budget.
like an allergic's hell right here.
Yep.
Good thing I'm not allergic, I hope. Well,
Behind the counter.
Oh, sorry, no, you go first.
Oh no, you go ahead. I was just fluffing.
Yeah, you do that.
Fluff, fluff.
Behind the counter sits a rather demure but happy-looking pony who seems to be overjoyed to finally have business.
Well, I'm gonna push apart the moss to see the pony.
She's gonna wave at you.
God, I
Hi.
feel like
Welcome,
hi.
welcome to the herbalist. What can I help you with?
I feel like I'm in a botanical garden. Help. I can't imagine jungle drums to play in the background and a tiger
Yep.
jumping out at me.
Mm-hmm. That's the distinct sound of insect buzzing in the air.
We should.
All right, I'll be right back.
We should have taken the dragon with us. Oh well, can do that later. Anyway, I'm gonna go up to the arbalist. I wanted to say. That's not that's something else entirely.
Yep.
Gonna go up to the herbalist and shove away more moss and address her. This is maybe an odd question, but do you sell any alchemical supplies? Acid in particular?
Oh yes, I do sell chemical supplies. I'm afraid I don't have that much in the form of acid. I mostly deal in healing herbs and spices and whatnot.
We don't need that much. Just how much would you sell us?
I think I have a couple of flasks back.
That would be.
I could go check.
Well,
Please
do
do
not
so.
forget, Uda, we can refine more dangerous chemicals from base ingredients.
That's a good point. We do have the time.
Oh,
And we do have the resources.
is there anything in particular you're looking for then, aside from the acid?
That's a good question. How do you make hydrochloric acid?
Well, we're not talking about hydrochloric acid. We're talking about nitric, which is
Right, nitric.
way easier to make.
Yeah. Still, what do we need?
Well, we can use most kinds of. Look, motherfucker, I am not a botanist in any way, shape, or form, or a
Neither am
chemist.
I.
I do
Neither
know
am
that
I.
I do know that nitrous is fairly common in plants.
Well,
They're not common
it
in
is.
plants, but you can make it from
well, yeah,
plants.
I'm gonna look it up.
And here's what we need to check to make sure I actually still have that crap out.
Nitrogen dioxide with water. Yeah, that's basically it. Where do you get nitrogen dioxide?
Nitrogen you can make by mixing together with, or nitrogen dioxide you can make by boiling water and using.
We need ammonia.
I'm not sure all the chemicals.
We
Yes,
need
it's ammonia.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her that. Yeah,
Sexy.
mostly if you don't have enough acid that we can buy, we would also take as much ammonia as you have.
Oh, I do have quite a bit of ammonia, she says, correcting her glasses. I have 2 boxes back behind.
All right then. How much will that be?
Oh, for both boxes.
And the acid.
Oh, I think, let's see, that's 5 bottles of acid and 2 boxes of ammonia. That would be, oh dear, oh my.
Do you need a table?
I do need a table.
Okay. It's let's see. If Skype stops fucking with me, it should be in there.
You and I both know Skype
Yeah, there it is.
never stop that.
1 flask of acid is 10 gold.
Right. And I'm not. Is ammonia
Ammonia-
even in here?
No, ammonia would be cheaper though.
Yeah. I'm guessing one. Shit. Ammonia is a liquid, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess ammonia, since it's pretty common, it would be like, let's say 5 copper.
Sounds
5
about
copper
right.
a flask.
You
You
get
can
it
literally-
from boiling urine.
Yeah, you can literally make it out of piss.
Neat. Okay, 2 copper flask then. And 1 box would hold.
A lot.
A lot more than flask.
Yeah, probably 20 flasks.
It's like a box full of packing material and 1 single flask in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered this from Amazon today.
20 flasks. I'm gonna have to write this down because.
Yeah, it's okay.
So a box of
Flasks
ammonia
of-
that held 20 flasks would, if they're 2 copper each,
And
that'd
you
be
said you
4
had 2 boxes of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'd be 4 silver a pop.
Right. So that would 4 silver for each box.
Okay.
And how much was it for the acid?
10 gold per flask.
Right, and she has 4 flasks of those, so that's 40 gold and 8 silver.
I'm gonna put down 40. Actually, 39. I'm gonna put down 41 gold.
She's going to just stare at you and go, "Oh, thank you so much. Let me get your purchase immediately."
Let me get you a bag for your trouble. I'm running out of money fast. Just saying.
Just let me know if you ever need any more money.
Yeah, well, I'm down to, let's see. I just paid 41 gold. That means I'm down to 14. 14 gold and a 5 quote-unquote gold banknote that I got from the Tammy. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
She comes back out, dragging a box behind her because she's not a unicorn. There you go. That's the first one. Let me just get the other one.
Would you like
I
some
think
help?
you should probably go and get me to carry this shit.
You hear,
just-
you hear from the barely closed door. No, it's fine. I've got this. I've got this.
I'm honestly wondering what she thinks our plans are. It's just
Here's the other one.
2 boxes of ammonia, several flasks of acid. It's like we have to hide a body somewhere, but without hiding it. Do you know any? I'm gonna ask her if she knows any remote corners in the town where no guard ever goes to. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the boxes and look to Usko and say, maybe you should ask someone to lift those 4 us back to the wagon.
I'm sure if you need help, you can find some in town. The guard might not be able to help you with this, but there are some strong ponies around that can help you carry this.
Oh, we wouldn't want to involve the guard if we can help it.
How
No,
much does each bag weigh?
Each box. Ah, shit, that's... I'm gonna guess ammonia. 1 flask of ammonia weighs the same as 1 flask of acid, so that's... Ugh.
a flask is
Which
of 1
is-
pound, I think.
Right, so that's 40 pounds.
Ah, that's doable.
I'm needed senses are tingling.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
As the horse suddenly appears in the very tiny, very cramped shop, as if from a flash of massiveness.
Did
The little
someone say?
botanist squeaks and jumps back.
Did someone say ammonia?
And a
Nom 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 nom.
I happen to be an expert on this subject.
I think
uh,
Ah, fresh horse piss.
what the heck did I just miss?
Nothing. We're just talking about that we don't want to involve the guards in any acid
Urkel
business.
answered the call to huge.
Yep.
Ah, y'all are still in the apothecary.
Well, the moment I say maybe we should get someone to help us with that, Charcoal bursts into the room. I just smile and go, brilliant.
No, he doesn't burst in the room. He Freddy's into the room, or rather Jason's into the room. So we look away, we look
Yeah.
back. He's just there now.
He just crawls.
Exactly.
No, he
crawl-
just does the Kool-Aid Man thing.
No,
Oh,
no, we
yeah.
can't afford that kind of repair for the shop.
I'm not.
I like Connor's idea better.
He just crawls out of the. He just crawls out of a shadow on the wall.
Perfectly. No, sorry. Impossibly yet perfectly covered by a potted plant.
Ugh.
Some kind of tactical gene. Creed!
Yes. He's
Just
just hiding
emerges-
behind a
Emerges.
a charcoal gray shaped potted plant.
Yep.
Yeah, just emerges behind a conveniently
right behind-
shaped lamp.
I was just about to say that. Where did my scissors go?
You need
I'll be right
scissors?
back. I need to find my scissors.
Ah,
like
She needs
You
are-
scissors.
In my wildest dream, charcoal gray is now Creed.
Okay then. Well, I guess we just put all the stuff on charcoal and tell him not to eat it, as he is prone to do.
And that's why I don't make many
for that
plushies.
one time.
So yeah, we put it on
wrecks my
charcoal
back
and
so
tell him
much.
to please bring it back to the wagon. He just leaves.
He just leaves.
Yeah, because I have stuff.
Just
He's
left.
like guy's like an NPC. It's great. I have to give him some
He's like-
present later.
He's like that NPC.
Yay!
That NPC who carries all your shit. He's basically your Lydia.
Yeah.
Fucking Lydia.
I have to give him some presents later so I can unlock the sex scene.
Alright.
Anyway, what is?
I'm not sure if you want that scene.
Oh, I
gonna get-
want to see.
I'm not sure if you will
Kitty.
Anyway,
roll
I
for
mean-
anal circumference.
I.
It won't be enough.
Yes.
It won't
Roll
be enough.
Constitution and
I
roll
don't know.
charisma.
You know, circumference. Like a fucking baby that somehow is married, then died like a year later, despite being married for 10 years, who has an anal circumference of like 100 inches or so, I believe was max.
What?
What?
Talking about Fatal,
Okay.
it's Date Rape, the game. It's
Okay.
not a good game.
Okay.
Don't say.
It's like a
Anyway.
1,000-page long rule book that's really just nothing more than the creator's rape fantasies.
You.
I want-
That says
No, I want to read
it's
it.
also flat out lies to you. The book flat out lies to you because at the very beginning it says you only need 2d10. That is a lie. You need to do quadratic math.
Oh, jeez.
You're rolling on chart. You're rolling d10,000s to 100,000s.
Jesus fuck.
Well, that should cover everything then.
Going through. Yeah, from what I heard, it is go through some really advanced algebra to figure out whether you accidentally raped someone to death.
Like,
Okay.
you can try and stab somebody with your sword and then end up raping them to death.
I kinda I somehow expect Usko to say that in character, just as a very interesting form of trivia that he just thinks of.
Yep.
And I'll just turn to the shopkeeper and go, anyway, thanks for all the acid. we will take our leave now.
The shopkeeper, now looking very disturbed, will nod very quietly to give a
It's a game played by the
nervous
rich.
little smile and just watch you leave very quietly.
And then
Look,
close
it's a
the
game
shop,
played by the
close the
aristocrats.
shop, go on vacation.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Caro, is
There
there
you
a place where I could buy some scrolls or not? Out of curiosity.
Scrolls.
Yes.
Scrolls.
Penguin's
Yeah.
hungry.
Let me see. You will want to probably. Actually, you'll want to go to the herbologist for that.
Oh,
Oh, good.
She deals in magical items too.
We will leave
Okay.
before he gets there.
God, she is gonna be fucking loaded.
We literally, we go out the door closes, swings open again. That's the penguin in our place. Well, we go off to the wagon. The penguin
The
doesn't have
penguin now in her shop. She
The
does a
penguin does
double take
not-
and stares.
the penguin does not have a sight radius.
the penguin will go up to the scrolls and start looking through them.
The penguin is literally in the shadow. He doesn't have a light radius that we can see.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, really.
Nope.
He's gone.
I mean, it works for me.
Well,
I
but
must
not for the.
forgot to.
So
Yeah, I forgot to put it like that. There.
the penguin enters the shop and just shadow embraces everything. Okay,
Penguin
yeah,
into La Sombra.
we'll just Usko and Uda will go to the wagon and just they'll be off for the next couple of minutes.
As we begin to plot more.
I want to see what the penguin does.
Yes. Yeah, he's going through all the scrolls.
Right. Which scrolls are you particularly looking for?
I don't know what scrolls there are, so
What's the
Well,
most
just
What's-
back and state the ones that you want, and I'll tell you if they are there.
what's the
Oh,
tastiest
okay,
looking
then.
one?
let's see. Enlarged person was definitely one of them.
There is a scroll of enlarged Persian.
Persian.
There's also
Persian.
one of Persian. There's also
Enlarged.
one of
Unfortunately, it dilutes the
shrink
potion, too.
person.
I'll ta-
Yeah, I
I'll,
already have reduced person, but
Reduce, right.
I'll take this potion. I take this scroll of enlarged Persian and this big cat in the corner. Don't ask me why. I have a plan.
yes. Yes, we will also take this angry-looking black guy in the corner as well,
We will also take
with
this
the
rug.
arrows.
We
and
will also take
bows.
this rug.
Persians were not black, man.
They were in 300 for some stupid reason.
But
No, that guy was Ethiopian.
holy shit. Okay. Okay. I think we hit
Fuck
rock bottom
rock
right here. I
science.
think. Can we go deeper?
Of course we can go deeper.
Anyway, give him the tastiest looking scroll you have. Put some ketchup on it.
So yeah, let's see. There's enlarged person. We pull up the entire thing of witch scrolls. See what else there is. Spell list. There it is. Now let's see. What else would be it? Piece of one. We already have that one.
Riveting adventure.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm looking.
I'm actually looking into your magic list.
Yes, that is currently what I'm doing as well.
Hey, Chicken, did you hand out XP last session?
She didn't.
I didn't.
She did.
I forgot.
You monster.
I know. So sorry.
I
Well,
want to
you'll
get my
look-
flame
you'll-
strikes.
Y'all get 500 each.
Yay.
Yay! Yeah, that's
I
right.
want to get my
Hey!
strikes. Okay?
What?
I want to get my flame strikes, okay?
We're not
Yeah.
really leveling up. How about
You know
some
what?
How about some cantrips, Ben?
I already have all the cantrips.
Oh, okay. I don't know how witches work.
Yeah, witches start off with all of the cantrips.
They're like wizards, except shit.
Alchemical tinkering? You could teach me that, I
Oh.
think. Actually, no, you can't. It would be nice to have it.
Yeah, but we don't even have firearms.
It also works for alchemical items.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We have a lot of those. Or I can make them.
Yeah. You know what? I guess I'll look for a scroll of that too.
Scroll of
Because-
alchemical tinkering?
Yes.
You do not find one of those.
Damn it.
Right.
You suck, Ben.
Well, at least we have. At least I could find enlarged person.
Oh, there's something that. How about animal purpose training? Animal gains a new general purpose. Perfect for your penguin.
Purpose in
Oh,
life?
that
Murder.
working thing because the penguin is an intelligent creature.
What is my new purpose? You pass the butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to
Sweet
hell.
scroll.
Welcome to hell, buddy.
Oh, you know what? Beguiling gift. That one should be a fun one, especially with owned.
Do you have
Uh,
what?
Beguiling gift.
What does beguiling gift do again, Morty?
The subject immediately accepts offered item and uses it.
Oh,
God.
that
I-
should be fun.
I'm pretty sure that's date rape.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
be careful, man. Be careful. Spells are not consents.
Yeah, it's a Bard spell too. It's totally date rape. If you can find a scroll for that, yeah.
God damn it, birds.
If you can find a scroll for that, yeah. We can
Yep.
give someone a weird potion or something.
There is unfortunately no scroll of beguiling gift.
Damn it.
Yeah. You know what? The enlarged person is good enough for now. I'll just stick with that.
Alright.
I'll grab the scroll, go up.
Oh
to the
no! You cast
Shopkeeper.
a large person on me. Oh, oh no!
And then I will give the shopkeep I believe 25. Yeah, I think it was 25 gold.
She's going to look increasingly baffled. But take the gold
Duh.
in a state of shock and just watch the penguin waddle out.
There are most certainly adventurers in town.
Oh yeah.
It's like that dog that gets the mail every day.
It's so freaking cute.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see the penguin waddle past us on our way to the wagon.
Waddle waddle.
Honestly, I think Uda just stopped a bit to watch that really unlucky pony get hit by more branches.
Yes.
He gets hit by more branches. There's a again, she just goes, ow.
I would ask her why she keeps standing there, but she probably has her reasons.
Because worse things can fall out of the sky than branches.
Oh yeah, totally. Maybe you get hit by lightning.
Yep.
Well, no, we'll go to the wagon then. At least I will. I don't know what Usko's doing.
I'm still going with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna move both of us. Basically, that's a cute pony right there.
You're a cute pony.
Anyway, yeah, we go back
What
to
a
the wagon.
comeback.
Not that I like you, senpai, or anything.
We go back to the wagon.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my stuff from charcoal and begin the process of making more acid. So the wagon will probably smell a lot worse over the next few hours.
As you do that, you hear a knock on the wagon.
It's the police.
Oh shit! It's the fuzz.
It's the
It is
town
indeed
guard.
the fuzz.
Flush the acid. Flush the acid.
I look in the direction of the knock, see curtains, wonder for a bit, then open the curtains.
Excuse me,
Yes?
sir. May I see your alchemical permit?
My alchemical. Okay, wait. Would I have one or
Nope.
not? Okay. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I'm an official alchemist and all that. I'm gonna look at him quizzically and just. My what?
He's going to sigh. Your alchemical permit. The permit which grant the legal document which grants you permission to craft alchemical items and solutions of other than benign nature.
I'm.
Officer, would you like some of this blue rock right here?
Good sir. Actually, can I see? Would I know his rank? Is he a constable or something?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so no one important, just some guy.
Just some guy doing his
Alright.
job.
Yeah, the stupid. I don't know the word. Fuck it. I don't care. Just the lowest of the lowest in guard duty. I look him up and down. I beg your pardon, Constable. I wasn't aware I need one to make, well, regular old acid. If it's the smell that bothers you, we can park the wagon somewhere else.
It's not the smell that bothers me. It's the fact that you're making acid now. I can write you up a permit if that's the problem, but you still need one.
All right. How would it cost anything?
Permit will cost. Permit will cost 10 gold.
soul.
10 gold.
10 gold.
That was actually in
I
character.
hand him 10 gold. Fuck it. Wait, no. Before I hand him 10 gold, I'm gonna sense motive on this guy.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna do that.
See if
too.
he's a thing or this is just a shakedown.
Roll sense motive.
Never heard of that shit. Let's see. What is my sense of motive? Oh, it's awful.
While I'm listening, because I'm not actually participating in this conversation, I will cast guidance before.
90. I rolled a net 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can tell that this guy is an honest cop who's just doing his job and he's telling the truth.
The hell kind of fucked
You can
up
also
town is
weirdly,
this?
you can also see from the glimmer in his eyes that he's thinking of the color blue right now.
Blue
Blue.
I'm just.
jelly.
I am honestly. I never heard of such a thing happen. I never needed a permit in my life, so I'm kind of speechless. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put my head out the curtain, look to Usko, while behind me some acid is starting to burn and boil, and just go. Usko, could you give the man 10 gold for a, what was it, a chemical permit? Yes,
Okay, full permit.
10 gold for that thing. I have to. The acid's boiling. Sorry. Now go back into the wagon, closing the curtain behind me.
The acid is spoiling.
That's your
I'm
excuse for everything.
I'm as concerned by this statement as you are.
I hand the guard 10 gold. I hand him his bribe.
The guard takes his quote-unquote bribe and says thank you very much and starts writing up the Usko's permit. Calls him out. You need to sign here and here. And
You mean
also
my
this-
permit, not Usko's.
Yeah, Uda's permit. You need to sign here and here and on this disclaimer. Right there. That's
Right.
good.
I'm putting down my fake cutie mark, like the zebra one. Just scribble it on there. It's not as nice looking
Nice.
as it should be, but I'm in a hurry. God damn.
You sign a whole bunch of legal things on this little piece of paper. And after a few minutes of doing so, you have your permit.
I'll be sure to frame it. Put it outside where everyone can see it. Gonna put
And now about that smell. If you could move your cart to outside of city premises, that would be for the best.
Yes, of course, officer. Sure.
Thank you very much. You have a nice day.
I'm gonna wait until he's.
What a charming fellow.
I'm gonna wait until he's out of earshot, then just go. What kind of anal fucking town is this? Anyway, I'm gonna just. It's because we're zebras, isn't it? Yeah, it's totally. I'm gonna just kind of snap. I'm gonna snap something at charcoal because obviously I don't have fingers.
Well, you have a tail.
Yeah, but that one's.
And a tentacle.
The tentacle is busy with the flaps behind me at the moment.
The tail-tickle.
So I'm just gonna say, Charcoal, could you move the wagon a bit north, just outside the city perimeters, like right next to the city sign or something? Be nice.
All right.
You get it. You get some chocolate later.
Yay! Chocolate.
So
Which
basically-
kills horses. But apparently not ponies. Yes, they tend to eat it a lot in the
Yeah.
show.
So anyway, how many flasks did you say of ammonia was there?
40.
40.
Yep.
All right. To make acid, it's a DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
I have a +7 in alchemy.
Go ahead and roll.
So let's see. Makes it. Doesn't. I would say around.
That's a fuckload of 20s.
I would say about 2/3 make it. I'd say about 2/3 make it.
You should have more than +7. Because you get your level. And
Oh
your
no,
rank.
you're right. We're level 2 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get your level, your rank, and your intelligence bonus, and your class bonus.
No, you're absolutely right. I forgot to level up the skills.
Beautiful.
Should be way
Well,
better at
just-
that.
Just spend a moment doing that. I'm sewing on Pinky Pear's hair anyway.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Pinky Pear? Oh. Maybe they'll make her a pear cutie mark.
Yes.
no, you're
It's the
absolutely.
cheap Chinese ripoff.
It's the health concerned ripoff. Pinky Pear the vegan.
Yes, Pinkie Pie, full of MSG.
So what was the bonus, like the alchemist bonus in itself?
If there's one thing that I've
It's equal
learned
to your class
working
level.
at a
Equal to
Chinese
your class
restaurants, it's that MSG actually stands for salty goodness.
Whoa,
Plus 2.
that's monosodium glutamate. Close
Yes.
enough, right?
So it is plus
Okay.
10. Yeah. Yep, it's plus 10, not plus 7.
Yeah.
Which means, let's see, fails, super fails,
In order to make a
5,
alchemical item,
7,
it's actually not all that hard.
8. 8 of them fail. 32 succeed.
Nice. You now have 32 flasks of acid. Actually, you
Delightful.
have
On the wall.
36.
36 flasks of it. Hey, that's a good fucking haul. That's enough for over 30 pounds of gold.
That's a good amount of acid.
That's good scripture.
That has a lot of acid.
Well, that's enough to that's enough to dissolve a body, I'd say. I just mumbled to myself in the wagon. I could totally dissolve a body with that. Then I look around me to see if the guard is still there. No, he isn't.
The guard is not outside town.
Of course not. He's the city guard. He's not the outside city guard. That's Bob.
Exactly, and Bob is on his break right now.
So I can only imagine how the wagon smells right now. So I'm gonna. I mean,
Probably-
I'm going to go back to town and get a drink.
yeah. I would say I'm outside in the wagon for like 2 hours, like to make the acid and then to air it out. Because holy shit, ammonia is not nice smelling.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
You should mix it with bleach.
It smells literally like piss.
Well, okay, time to clean all this ammonia off. Where's the bleach? I just die in the wagon outside town. What an adventure.
So anyway, I do want to ask, how is Carbon's treatment coming along?
Well, you can ask the ponies in charge.
Still dying
Oh,
a horrible
Permafrost is
death.
still waiting outside of his room.
Yeah, well, nothing's really happening outside of the room. There's some scuttling and whatnot going on inside the room. Eventually, though, the owner of the hotel steps out with a smile.
Don't trust him.
Well, he's dead. The good news, he didn't suffer too long.
She reaches out for Permafrost and goes, "Good news. He's definitely going to recover."
Oh, thank goodness. So, how long would that take?
It'll take roughly 4 days.
Several years.
Thank you. Can we go in and visit?
I'd rather not right the moment. We still
I
need
see.
to make sure that that the environment is sterile for his treatment at the moment. You can visit tomorrow, though.
For his grand resurrection.
Yeah, we just go in there. There's like candles around his bed in a pentagram. Ominous
Yeah.
chanting in the background. Oh yeah, I can see he's totally fine.
I see.
Well, I mean,
Guess I'll have to-
isn't that why Latin is a dead language? Like every once in a while, people accidentally summoned a demon or something.
You're totally right. Just go in there.
Yes.
Everything's bathed in red.
Guess I'll have to come back in the morning. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are there any?
Meanwhile,
So,
you look
yeah.
you look very stressed yourself.
Yes,
I
this is.
I suggest, if you want to, that you can go have a dip in our bath out back in the garden.
Have you tried drinking? A lot.
Yes, I will do that in a moment. I probably tell the others.
Of course.
Thank you very much. And yeah, grab her stuff and take her leave.
hmm
Yes.
Fiona will go back into to handling the bar herself.
Guess since Media's here, sitting at the bar, still talking to the one-eyed pony, Purpose will just tell Media, and then go off and find the others.
Media's in her element, talking about booze and the making of booze and the varieties of booze.
Yes.
And
She's
trying.
totally not hitting on that one
She's-
on that
she-
one-eyed pony.
She's also trying
at
to
all.
is trying to explain the concept of depth perception to the Cyclops. It's not
While
working
hanging
very,
upside down.
It's not working very well so far.
So yeah, Purpose runs up to the rest of the group by the cart.
No, the cart is outside town.
Yep.
Technically, the cart is not there, and neither am I.
Oh,
Wave Splitter, by the way, should totally be in that well over there, just chilling.
Why would he be in a well when there's a perfectly good communal bath?
Well, because it's like nature, man. No, the well
Yeah,
is
man.
Like, well is like
Wells connected to
well, I guess she'll run
Wow.
into charcoal.
the well's
into
like
nature.
the well's like groundwater, man. It's like people pee in it. That's nature right there.
Yes, you're running into charcoal. Ah, it's charcoal. Yes. Good news. Carbon's going to make it. It's going to be okay. It's going to take him 4 days to recover.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
By the
Good
way,
news, everyone!
Where did the cart go off to?
You
I'm
sound
pretty
so.
sure we left it here.
I'm sorry, but Charcoal sounds so unenthusiastic.
Oh,
you
Uda-
make it. It's wonderful news. I sure hope he continued traveling with us.
Uda was getting hassled by the was getting hassled by the
The
town
fuzz.
guards.
The fuss were onto us, man. We had to hide. To hide the acid.
And so he is about half a mile out of town in order to make some alchemical solutions. I believe acid.
I went out into the
What?
desert to cook with my friend Jesse.
And James.
You know what? I'll just wait until he comes back and tell him then.
We told him, precious.
I'm
So
guessing
funny.
Ushko is with him.
I don't think he is. I think I'm pretty much alone.
Oh,
Just.
where's Ushko?
I don't. On the toilet? I don't know.
With you.
Oh, he's right next
Fucker.
to you, apparently. He is right next to you.
Oh,
He just blends into the shadows because he's so striped.
It's
This
because
racist!
turns out he hasn't moved an inch.
Where-
He's just been
where's,
standing there the entire
where's-
time that the.
where's Usko? Where could he be? Just looks over him. He sits there,
motherfucker.
failing his perception check.
Yes.
Maybe Usko just rolled a
I'm
20 on.
right here.
Look, Usko just rolled a 20 on
Oh.
stealth.
Yep.
He's a zebra.
Oh, there you are. Good news. Yes, Colvin's going to be okay. It's going to take him about 4 days to recover.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, very good. Should be able to visit him in the morning.
Excellent. Glad to see that he'll be making a full recovery.
I hope to. Oh,
Did they
excuse me.
Did
I'm
they say
going
that it was a
with-
full recovery?
They said he's gonna recover.
Good news! We think we can save the other leg. Do you want it in a bag?
Well, now with that, I guess I'm gonna go head off to the communal bath and gardens. Really, is a bath. Oh, it's been quite some time.
Hey, what is the wind direction?
I'm gonna say it's west.
No, I mean like, does the smell go towards the town or not?
Nope, it goes west.
Oh, sad about that. Also, I'm still updating my skills.
Eh.
Well, I got like
Yes.
7 of them. Eh.
See, I did this all last time.
I forgot.
Yes. Heading out to the gardens. Where before I go into the communal bath, I'm going to spend a lovely hour right in the middle of the gardens and do the scroll ritual. Yes, that one.
Yes, that one. It's a
Shove it.
beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful and wonderfully fragrant place to be stuffing a scroll down a penguin's throat.
It's the best.
Yes. I will do.
Aren't you
yes.
just training it so you can stuff other things down?
No.
that
I'm
penguin's
just
throat?
going to, take the scroll, set it on fire, burn down the ashes, grind them into a fine, scrolly ash dust. And at the end of the hour, I am going to feed Feener the scroll ashes.
In a fish, I hope.
Can't you just like?
No. It's just the scroll ashes. I mean, they're kind of in a dust form, but still.
Poor Fino.
Hey, this is totally part of the ritual. I can't help it. And now I need to make a spellcraft. I believe the DC was like 16 or something. And my spellcraft is that much. Yes! Finally! I get to add it to my list.
Shit.
Yay! For once, it actually paid off that you mistreated your penguin in the middle of the lovely garden.
Terrible.
Yay! I am so happy.
That's terrible.
What? He's in on it too.
Oh man.
I mean, no sane person would feed just a random animal dead burnt scrolls.
Well, yeah,
know,
but
Dead
it's not
burnt
totally part of a
scrolls. Not
ritual.
just burnt scrolls, but dead burnt scrolls.
Whatever. Point being,
Oh my god.
point being, I'm not just doing this to be an asshole to Feener.
You could have fooled us.
You know, I'm sorry he came up with the ritual as well. In fact, he's the one that told me about the ritual.
Feed me ashes.
He likes to watch the world burn and then eat the world, one
This is-
squirrel at a time.
And this is why he's the most important character in all of Homestuck. I mean the campaign.
I
Yep,
leave for
I'm doing
5 minutes. You guys get to this.
What? It's taking me an hour to do this, so.
This is what you guys become.
Yep.
Why am I here?
Oh, just
Yes,
wait
you
until we
can't.
hit level 3.
Because reality is just an illusion.
Level
so are
3.
pants.
Once we hit level 3, then I just go full on face test and realize I could have cast summon elemental, get an earth elemental, do all this shit for us. But
All right.
you know,
Yeah, now. All right. I now have lots of skills.
Good.
Still nothing in bluff, but I got more knowledges now.
You're a con man. Why don't you put any ranks into bluff? God damn it!
Because other stuff is more important in the short run.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, you are the worst con man.
I know. I know.
Hmm.
Well, actually, maybe I could probably
For example, I'm good at beating the shit
Oh,
out
God.
of people.
shift some things around. Actually,
Is my bluff better than your bluff, Hound?
It probably is if you put skills in it.
Most definitely.
By which you mean rank.
Because my bluff, no skills, no nothing, is a straight D20.
Yeah, mine is actually less because I have a -1.
Are you that uncharismatic?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
Worst conman ever.
I rolled badly. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
worst con man ever.
Man, ever.
I rolled well in the stuff I need, which is intelligence.
Worst con man ever.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So yes, I guess if Usko is just going to stand around for the next hour, I will then go to the baths.
I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Just standing in
Besides
the
waiting
middle of
for
the
this fuck
road.
to boil up acid because he didn't say he wanted help. So
Well, what do you want to help me with? You're not an alchemist. You don't have the craft skill for that.
yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. No. Well,
Got like a +8.
well, I didn't need your help. So,
Really not, fuckbag.
well, how about you go and preach to the people about your god? Preacher man.
know. Because I'm still trying to avoid running into that person who actually has ranks in knowledge religion. Because yeah, it is a DC 30 to know stuff about my religion, but I don't want to test that out because somebody's gonna roll a 20.
Oh, man.
Okay, in the
Worst
bathhouse.
priest
In the
ever.
bathhouse.
We're,
There's a
we're,
door for colts and one for fillies.
we're a
This is the
great
one who-
team.
Which one is which?
This is the one for fillies. You want to go this way.
Okay.
Look, I'm the Jew in the country of Catholics in the 17th.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yep.
This should work.
Jew, Catholics, 17th century.
There we go.
You enter a lovely bathhouse with running clean water. It sounds like there's an underwater network of pipes supplying fresh water to the bath at all times. There's also a small private bath next to it where one can get cleaned up with, soap and whatnot.
Get their frisky on.
Well, I will put my stuff.
Suppose
into
I'll
the,
go into the dudes one. Like, nothing better for me to do.
Yes, put my stuff to the side for now, and go into the big one. Theater roll 2.
The water is lovely and temperate, not too warm and not too cold. It's just the right temperature.
Yes, let's sink into it. So lovely.
The penguin just jumps in after you, just splashes you. It's terrible.
Yes, he's literally just swimming around the bath.
Yeah. a small yellow puddle just slowly creeping towards you from the penguin.
Making everything smell like fish.
What is our new dragon friend doing? He didn't do anything so far. Where is
I don't know.
Question.
There he is. He's hiding in the shrubberies.
How dare you?
The shrubberies?
No
The
doubt.
shrubbery?
No doubt planning to assault that lovely pastel pony there.
Actually, for the most part, at the moment, I'm watching. I'm like moving around watching the party.
Ah,
I don't have the money to do anything.
You're just creeping around.
You can always try and make money.
yeah, just go into the market and dance.
Or you could continue to be a peeping Tom.
Sing, sing the song of your people on the market.
I am not that kind of bard.
Okay. Dance the dance of your people.
Not that kind of bard.
Recite
But
the
you know what I
limerick.
can do?
Oh, what
Strip
You know
the
what I
clothes
can
of
do,
your people?
actually?
Wait, what can you do?
Strip the clothes of your people?
No.
What can you do? Tell me.
Do the poll of your people.
I still want to know.
Is there places of water around here?
There are wells. 2 wells.
And the bathhouse.
So we're going to look for some of that water then.
Right.
Let's see. There's a well, like right. If you scroll north, there's a well.
Yep. And if you scroll south,
Um,
that's a well.
Is there any places where garbage is usually gotten rid of?
It doesn't look like there's anything obvious in the town that could be any place like that.
Where's
There
the
are
local?
there are trash cans and bins around town, but aside from that, it doesn't really seem like there's a dump anywhere.
This town is so progressive, it sickens me. They don't even shit in the street. Fucking snobs.
I'm gonna roll my perception check to look for like bottles and things along those lines.
Is your special talent recycling? No, apparently not.
All right. You find a few bottles in the trash. Most of them are kind of chipped, though. They don't look like they'll hold much liquid, hence why they're in the trash.
Well, I can only do 2 pints at a time right now, anyways.
What, you can turn water into wine?
Yes.
Oh man, it's a pity me.
Upon
It's a pity
the-
Zephy's AFK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, upon hearing this, I buddy up very close to you. Ooh, you can turn water into wine?
I can enhance water. Wait, no, that's not my voice. Of course I can turn water into wine. I can turn it into ale, beer, mead as well. That's the thing I can really get my buzz on.
You know, I think we might be friends.
Yes. Yeah, screw that other pony that makes mead for a living. I like this one.
No. I can have several friends.
Yeah. Although, who's your best friend?
My best friend is my bottle of alcohol right here. My buddy Jim Beam.
Exactly.
My buddy.
The blue ladies in my house are pets are also.
Meet me best friends, Jim Beam and Johnny Walker.
Though, if you're wanting some, I'm gonna need a bit of coin.
How much? No. What's a bit of coin between friends?
He says with a strained
I
smile.
need coin for other things. I don't have much of it. I like to keep it into a jar.
Whiskey in the jarro.
Meanwhile, Media in the bar is doing a little song and dance number about making alcohol. That's a 13 for perform.
Well, the people are enjoying what she's doing.
Yeah.
They're kind of laughing at her and with her.
So business as usual for Media.
I can make you 6 pence today.
Oh, how much?
One good. And I'll make you some free tomorrow.
You know, that's not how you do it. You offer the first thing for free, so they get hooked. And then you slowly increase the price.
Yeah.
Wait,
But I am
would-
needed to eat.
out of character, how much would it, or how much whiskey could I get for gold normally?
Well, drinks are in the house right now because you already paid for your stay.
Oh,
Oh, well, in that
yeah,
case.
that.
Well, fuck you.
So you, well, yeah, you just burst into the song and dance number and I guess effortlessly join in.
Yeah, one moment.
Just on the refrain.
So, being abandoned by the very large pony.
Wait, fuck this. I
blunder
need
in.
to run elsewhere.
And
Just-
off key, you start singing something completely different.
Just interrupts the refrain by burping really loudly and ordering whiskey. Give me another! Keep singing,
Bring
wench!
me another!
Keep singing, wench!
Bad.
You'll feel the back of my sword. Well, Media keeps singing because I
I
don't know
think
what
it's
else
just
to
everyone's too scared to actually tell me to stop singing.
It's a good thing everybody else isn't, though, because they boo you and throw stuff at you like half-eaten potatoes and stuff.
Oh God.
Tomatoes that splat
Oh
on your
shit!
face.
Free food.
No.
I eat all of it.
Some of it seems off.
No one ruins an alpaca song like a stone.
Okay, whatever parts of it are edible, I eat.
Right.
Well,
I thank them kindly for the food, and I keep singing.
Oh my god, by now they're covering their ears and begging for you to stop.
Also, by the way, making a flask of acid apparently takes like 10 minutes or so. So I'm actually out, like on the outskirts of town for like over 5 hours.
Dang.
So, for me, I'll be trying to sell some of that liquor that I can.
Right. You'll probably have a lot of luck not going to the equestrian hotel for that.
You should just sell it to the really sad pony who always get hit by branches.
Well, Hund isn't far off. Stinky isn't far off. You can go to the market, try to sell it there.
Just give it to the really depressed pony.
You can actually see an alcohol stand right there. There's the one run by a griffin and attended by 2 ponies.
It's an alcohol stand?
It's an alcohol stand. Sells beer.
I don't think I want to sell alcohol here.
What?
Because selling alcohol here might get a griffin angry at me.
So
I don't want a griffin angry at
you're
me.
a dragon.
Like Matt Griffin, dude, you're a dragon.
Grow a
Durgan,
A
pair.
little tiny dragon.
Durgan, Durgan.
Dragon.
A baby dragon. Ow.
Yes.
Um, actually, I'm going to take a look at what sort of ales she's selling.
She's selling
Like
some
how-
pretty good stuff.
Deep and dark is it?
It's pretty deep and pretty dark. She also sells some lighter ale. She's got a bit of mead and a few bottles of fine-looking wine.
Damn, she has everything.
Yeah, she's a bit of a universalist.
Do you feel inadequate now? Yes, apparently. Very, just runs away.
So I'm going to go somewhere else, not over there. That's a bad place.
Should try and sell it to the guard.
The guard will always want alcohol.
Yeah. Because then they will ask you for your permit or some shit like it. They always do that unless you're a white earth pony.
A white unicorn.
Fucking unicorns.
Master race.
Damn 1%ers.
Unicorns are the master race.
You're so fancy because they can use them magics.
You say that right as Permafrost walks back into the bar.
Fucking white unicorns.
All right, so this pony here, I'll see if they want some of the alcohols.
Where the hell are you?
She's gonna kind of give you a look and go, no thanks. I think I'm good.
I've been drinking since yesterday. I'm good.
Do you know anybody who would want some alcohol? Maybe trade it for some food.
Well, if you want money for it, you can always go down and sell it to Beatrice down there. She basically does the alcohol selling in this town.
All right, then. I'll have to go and see this griffin.
She's really nice, though. Don't worry.
Is this like an Applejack situation? Like, as long as you don't butt into her business, she's nice, and otherwise she'll break your feet and legs.
It's a good question, isn't it?
She probably will break your legs.
Seems legit.
Yep.
Pretty certain that's what it's going to be.
Yep.
I don't deal well with griffins.
Oh, so we got a racist on our
Well, they're
hands.
griffins. No one does. It's worse than zebras.
Yes.
No. See, griffins have claws and talons.
Look, I always say we have to build a wall to keep them out, but then they fly over it, the fucking bastards.
Dealing with a griffin is generally very good through like something where you can get away easily.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get away from a griffin.
Well, she's standing right there, dealing alcohol.
So I'll come up to her still.
She's going to turn to you and go, "Oh, just a second, honey." Finish dealing to the ponies in front and turn to you. And what can I do you for?
I heard that you're buying up alcohol to sell it.
Oh, you got something you want to sell?
Aye.
Well then, let's have a taste then. She takes out a mug and motions for you to fill it with whatever you have.
So I'm going to use my spell here to... I'm not going to actually use the spell in her face. I've already used it.
The spell would make average beer. Bit weak, but perfectly drinkable.
So we use it for beer.
Yep.
We'll pour her some beer from one of my little glasses that I have.
Let me just find the table for beer.
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 Brr.
Beer.
Brr. Ring.
Alcohol. Here we go. No, it wasn't there. Stinky, could you bring up the table?
Adventuring gear, food and services. I'm gonna.
Oh, thank you.
I can't. I link it again. Whatever.
Thanks.
There. Just put it in a bookmark or something.
I think I already did, but I'm tired right now. Like, really tired.
Stop being tired.
Yeah,
Wake up.
so.
You're not my mom.
You're not my real
Aw.
dad. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
I like that the peppermint pony up there is just looking drunk already.
Yes.
Right. She takes a sip of the ale, swips it around her mouth for a while, just gives it a really good taste. And then she swallows it and goes, enhanced water, eh? Well, how much of it you got?
I've got, well, a little less than 6 pints now.
6 pints. Let's see. Right. That would be.
If you got any food, I can trade it for that.
Hmm?
If you got any food, I could trade it for that.
Sure thing. Actually, I have my lunch and that's about it. But I can give you the money so you can go down to the grocer down there and get some food.
That'll be appreciated.
Alrighty. Heck, I'm in a generous mood today. I'll give you 2 silver pieces for this.
I'm in a generous mood. I will not maul you.
Thank you kindly.
So she gives you the 2 silver pieces and takes the enhanced water.
I hope to be out of this town soon.
Generous. Gift you on like 4 copper there.
Very
Yep.
Generous.
It's a griffin.
She's rounding up. Anyway, she looks at you and goes, "What, you don't like it here?"
I am an adventurer. I explored ancient temples. Unfortunately, the last one, all the gold was irradiated.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? Well, I hope you get to see the open road again soon, then.
As do I.
Have a lovely
Maybe a
one, then.
couple of bandits.
Bandits always bring a bit of, well, surely excitement to adventurers. I'm
Thank you
just a merchant.
kindly.
I'm just a merchant. I'm not really much for bandits. As you might
I
be able to
believe my
guess.
new friends might be.
Hmm?
I believe my new friends might be one for bandits. They seem to be the kind.
Well, whatever you guys decide to do with your lives, I hope you have fun with it.
Thank you.
Yes, have fun being a bandit and
Yeah.
robbing people and killing them.
Just keep it out.
I mean, sure, one of them was technically, but that was a pastime now.
No, I said going after bandits.
Oh,
Yep.
going after I thought you said being bandits.
Nope. I don't
Oh.
think he'd be that stupid.
You would be surprised.
Surprise!
We are that.
So I'm going to
stupid.
go off to wherever I can use 2 silver pieces for food.
There
shelter.
is a grocery cart down the other. There are actually 2 grocery carts. One that sells vegetables and one that sells bread and whatnot. A baker and a greens person.
And then we'll buy some bread and vegetables.
Well, you buy 8 copper pieces worth of bread and vegetables.
It's not a lot.
Nope.
Here, have this. Have half a carrot.
I love that you're doing this, even though you already have lodgings at the
In
At-
The hotel.
at the
yeah.
inn.
And we have food on
Look,
the wagon.
motherfucker. Oh,
We have food in the wagon too. He just look.
yes.
He's his own
But
dragon.
who ended
He
up
can-
paying for that?
He's his own dragon. Can pay for his own food.
Also, speaking of like the other shops, what are the other shops around here?
Right. There are, as we've already seen up here, there's the alcohol seller, the chains mayor, and the carpenter. Down below, we have 3 food stalls, each with different kinds of groceries, and one pony who seems to be selling leatherwork.
Why didn't I visit her?
Good question.
Alright. So that's the market area. What about the rest of just the town in general?
Right. Next to
Right.
next to the inn, there's a shit. What the hell did I decide that was? I cannot for the life of me see what the fuck that sign says anymore.
Are we talking about the smith or?
No, we've already gone through the smith. The other one, this one over here, is a general merchant who sells, useful shit. Then we have a clothier down here.
Let's see.
And the last store over here is adventuring equipment.
Those are all of the other shops?
And then there's also a pet store down here, but
Ah.
it has a sign on it that says under construction
Ah.
due to lacking tokens.
Well, looking around the town and seeing really nothing else of interest, I'll head back to the inn.
Alright, you go back to the inn then.
Yes.
and then silence.
And then silence.
I guess it's probably about that time for dinner or whatever meal it would happen to be at the time. So I shall get some food from the bartender. I have no idea what food.
It is delicious food.
As for
Today's
the-
special is a vegetable soup.
Yeah.
Weird.
As for the delicious food, not that kind. Not that kind they give the local commoner here. Good
Yes.
food.
Yes, I shall get a dish of the delicious food. And then I shall sit down at cheese, we'll just sit down right here at the bar. And we will eat the delicious food.
The food is delicious.
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 How delicious it is.
Delicious it is.
Oh, that sure is delicious.
Anyway. Yes. So yes, after I eat my food uneventfully, my delicious food uneventfully.
Yep.
I guess I will finish, and I will go. Where are our rooms exactly?
They're in the back.
I shall head to our rooms.
Wait, things are getting uneventful. I try to sing again.
Oh god. Please
don't.
Well,
don't.
at least it's just average this time.
At
Let's
least
see
it's
what we-
average singing. This time you're actually trying.
Media is the worst one now.
Yeah, I'm
The
heading.
room
I'm
is
heading
over
to the
here.
rooms.
Media tries to copy his charcoal singing from before.
Here are some rooms. Was it these rooms or was it?
No, it's those rooms. Those are the ones I just opened up for you, so you better take them.
Yep. All right. All right.
I better go in there.
Yes. Permafrost will set her stuff down. And then get on the bed.
Right. I can't remember if the day even rolled over yet.
From when we arrived here? No.
Alright. Well, in that case, it's pretty damn late in the evening by now.
Ah, good. Then we should be, or at least Sarah should be done. Near done with that whole acid whatever.
Yep. Like shit. He's probably gonna be working late into the night with that acid.
And I guess, yeah, Usko is just out in the middle of nowhere,
Uda.
uptown. Just still standing there.
Usko is just in the middle of the street. Just
I am having a pleasant conversation with the surfer man,
with wave splitter.
surfer horse, whatever.
Staring
Yes.
into the
Go with
sky.
that.
Staring to the sky. That cloud looks so pretty, man. Dude.
Yes. And apparently Media and Charcoal are getting smashed at the bar.
Well, wouldn't you?
They're just sit.
I mean, that's
They-
what we do every day.
Okay, media is trying
Last time I
to-
got smashed at the bar, everyone yelled at me for getting smashed at the bar.
That's because you got
because you were
smashed
good
at the
at
bar
that.
right before an important excursion.
Oh, abandonment issues.
Anyway, media is trying to
Oh, shut.
hook up with the Cyclops still.
Yep.
Just telling her what lovely eye she has.
God damn it. It's not going very well.
It's
She
not.
seems to be unhook up withable. Well, at least as long as the conversation is about her eye.
Have you ever thought about getting a contact lens? Like a really big one.
What in the hay would a contact lens do for me? My eyesight's fine.
Yeah, but maybe a different color?
Nah, I don't see why I should hide anything about my eye.
Okay. How about some nice mascara then? You know, really bring out the beauty in it.
Nah, makeup
Trying-
takes too long to put on in the morning.
Yeah, I tried eyeshadow once and it took me until it was evening and then I couldn't go out anymore.
Ugh. You're horrible, Stinky.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So
No,
bad.
media is horrible.
So
It
bad.
is, it's media. It's not me.
Totally media. I swear it was the alpaca.
What's the alpaca? Constable, please. Don't you see the footprints? Clearly alpacas.
Yes.
Oh well. Yeah, well, Uda is still outside town and will be for a while now.
Yep.
So it takes time to be an alchemist, until next level at least.
Well, night rolls
When-
around. Well, evening rolls around and people start filtering back into their houses.
Yay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes, I guess, yeah, Permafrost is getting out of sleep as well as Feener. And I have no idea if Media is staying in this room or not, so just in case, I'm going to lock the doors.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now Feener can have a bed all to himself.
I suppose I'll get something to eat.
The soup is good.
I'll also use the time I'm outside to scrap the rust of that pair of manacles I got last town. Because I'm gonna try and sell them.
Well, there is
Nom nom.
definitely a chain seller.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what, I'm just gonna make plans for all the gold stuff the next morning.
Gold.
Gold!
Well, here's the thing. If we can manage to purify like 40 pounds, that'd be, let's see, that's 2,000 gold.
That's a bit of money.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That is indeed a bit of money.
it's enough to buy more acid in the next town over. Or
Look,
ammonia.
all is gonna get
Yeah, enough
super
to
easy
get a
when
crippling
you get
addiction
third
to
level.
acid.
All this is gonna get super easy when we hit third level.
It's going to
Yes.
snow. Yeah, especially because then I can make stuff in only half the time. Like 5 minutes.
No, I mean we can cast. We get access to Summon Monster 2, which gets us an Earth Elemental.
That too.
Yeah, and then we can go and get the other pieces of gold, or the other boxes of gold, and then we'll have a great time.
Can't we just go
Because
to
the
a
thing
smelt?
is, Earth Elementals can't go through metals, but whatever the fuck that is, uranium isn't a metal. It's a
Actually-
mineral.
Actually, it is a metal.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it actually is.
It's not.
Uranium technically is a metal, yeah.
It's a radioactive metal. I was thinking, couldn't we just find a smelt and you summon an acid elemental in it?
But also that.
We'll see next town.
No, I could summon a quasi. I could just summon a metal quasi elemental.
We'll
That makes
see,
sense.
We'll see next town. But yeah, I'm nowhere near there, so I can't really do anything because I have to make stuff.
Yes.
I'm basically the crafting bitch right now.
Yep.
Crafting bitch, make them sing. Only 17.
Well, as you're busy crafting out in the wilderness,
I'm not.
night rolls over.
I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside of town. It's not wilderness.
Totally the wilderness.
Yeah, you just leave the town jungle immediately. Everything overgrown. Tigers roaming around.
Definitely.
How did I get here? Help. I just wanted to
Or
make
life.
acid.
Welcome to How Did I Get Here?
Oh no, I made the wrong kind of acid. I'm having a bad trip. Help.
Yes.
Oh shit! How did I get here?
Don't go near that drink out of it.
Don't go near that coffee machine.
Oh yeah, fuck that coffee machine, man. Anyway, Media will be sad that her object of affection left her. Go over to Usko.
Yo.
Just do the puppy eyes thing at him.
Yes.
So, you got any plans for tonight? Huh? Huh? Huh?
No.
Wanna get drunk? Huh? Huh?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh my.
You know what they say about really fluffy women?
They are extremely fluffy.
They need a lot of shampoo, yeah. Media will proceed to try and get Usko drunk.
Right.
Rusco is not a very heavy drinker. He does not
Better.
drink anywhere nearly as quickly as Media will. 'Cause
Media
I'm
just,
sure at Media just gets fucking sloshed.
Media just downs mug after mug after mug while looking lustily at Usko.
Rusco will wonder when Media's liver will harden to coal
Look,
and then fall out of her.
as the time as time goes on, she gets the more inebriated she gets. She just continues to say just how good looking you are, that she really likes you, and that honestly for a zebra you're not that bad.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Rusco will just let her rattle on.
Look, I just think Media is a racist drunk.
It totally is.
Totally.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
she's from
yeah,
Equestria.
Yeah. You're one of the good ones, you know.
You're one of the yeah,
One of
you're
the
one
good.
of the good you're one of the good ones.
I need friends.
We are your friends.
I need better friends.
I want to meet my good friend, Johnny Walker.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have nothing else to do. Seriously not.
Yes. Well, we could just let the day pass. Go on to the next day,
That'd be
and then we
nice.
can visit Corbin.
Yeah, then we can go to the gold smelter thing.
Mm-hmm.
We want our
Yes,
fucking
I-
money.
It'll take a bit, you know.
It'll take us until 3rd level.
Well, it'll take another day or another night or so where we have to let it sit a bit.
God damn it! I just need a metal quasi-elemental, and then we're good.
We will get one eventually, don't worry.
All of this will be fucking perfect.
Then we find out we actually fucked up and it's not gold, it's just gold painted lead. Then we try and sell
Well, if you convinced us, they'll convince someone else.
then we try and sell the lead and it turns out no, it's actually wood. Just really shit at this.
How would we confuse wood for lead?
I totally could, dude.
We'll find a way.
Rolling critical failures, that's how.
Wait a moment. This isn't gold. This is just lead painted wood.
Wait a second.
Wait
Oh
a
my god!
Probably retarded.
Wait a second. Wait a second. This isn't bread. This is just a piece of hay. Shaped
Oh
like
well,
bread.
on a horse anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, if we say the day's over, that'd be nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Does anyone else wants to do something?
Nah.
Media will eventually just fall unconscious at the bar, just sleep on the counter.
And she'll
In
probably be dragged to her room.
You think she can
Yes.
sleep in armor, so whatever.
Yep.
She has endurance, or whatever that was called.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not actually sure what it
Yeah,
was
is
called.
eventually dragged to her room. And the day passes. Night creeps in without much incident, Morty.
Yeah.
And after approximately 8 hours, the sun decides to rise again, gracing the land with its presence, beaming down its radiation, and for some reason making ponies worship it, even though it's really just a massive burning ball of gas that is slowly cooking us from the outside.
Yes.
It's like a
Farmer
white
Frost
moon.
will wake up pretty
It
early.
actually doesn't burn. It fuses. It fuses.
There's like a
Anyway.
white,
That makes it
white
any
unicorn, white unicorn outside with a head just going, "The sun shall rise again."
Anyway,
not
Farmer
use it.
Frost wakes up pretty
I'm sorry.
early. Communes with Feener and prepares her spells for the day.
Feener.
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 And then she will go wait outside the Carbon's room.
Right. Pretty early on, the nurse will open the door. And let you in. She will smile at you.
Yes,
Good
I will
morning.
Good morning. I'll head over to Carbon.
He's doing much better today. Now I'll go fix him some food.
Is he awake or?
Carbon rolls over in his sleep. Well, I am now.
What you want, you white bitch?
I will hug Carbon.
Ah, no.
Carbon will make a little squeaky sound. Rumble. I am not dead, you know. Although I will be if you keep squeezing me like that.
I'll let go then.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
I'll get the door 1 second. I'll open
Knock,
the door for
knock,
Usko.
knock, 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 and permafrost face.
There's no need to knock on my. Please don't do that. Just come on in.
Fusco is in
Get
the
it.
process of yawning. He's kind of fucking tired. He looks a little hungover.
Well, good morning. Seems like one of you had some fun yesterday.
I wouldn't really classify what I did as fun.
Oh, I see. So you hung out with media then.
It's as what tipped you off.
Initially, it was the permeating scent of alcohol, and after that, it was your demeanor.
And then the permeating sense of failure.
That as well. It seems to cling to everything from her fur.
So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better, although the treatment could be more enjoyable if you ask me. I'm not enjoying having my system flushed for something it had something to do with radios, I don't know.
I really want to go outside and hack the gold a bit more now.
I'm glad to see that you're going to be making a full recovery.
Oh, you're not the only one. I cannot wait to get out of this place. I hate being confined to a bed.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you don't miss much.
Oh, don't bore yourself on my behalf.
No, I insist.
Well, the good news is they could save your leg. They put it in the bag. We'll take it back with us later.
So what is interesting in this town anyway?
Well, there's a market in the center.
They do have a bathhouse over in the back.
So there's nothing else, we can always be clean and do some shopping. Oh, joy.
What's that noise?
We were at the time taking care of business. We didn't exactly have much time to preview the sites.
Well, I did a little.
So anyway, what about the gold?
It is still sitting in the wagon. We are currently treating it.
Well, about time. I cannot believe that I did not see that glow.
Oh, by the way, what is the time right now?
Right now it's I want to say 6:30.
Perfect.
I would say this entire process would be much easier if we had more powerful magics at hand, but alas.
Well, won't it always? You cannot
Yes.
always rely just on magic. Sometimes you need horsepower.
That is a terrible thought.
That was terrible, Carolyn.
Carbon Copy smiles widely.
Here's where Carbon
Look,
Copy
I
gets
only get so
smothered.
much fun when lying in a hospital bed.
Here's where Carbon Copy gets smothered with a pillow. It was an accident. Sorry, nurse. It was his time, I guess.
He was in so much pain. Well, at least he made us be in pain.
He was such a pain. I mean, he was in so much pain.
Aye.
So what about you, Permafrost? Aside from bathing, what have you been up to?
Well, for a good chunk of the day, I was kind of waiting for how you were doing.
Woman, you need a life?
I have one of those, thank you very much.
Besides force feeding your penguin burnt scrolls.
It was
My God,
very...
you guys are fucking brutal.
Don't
It's a ritual, thank you very
be
much.
ridiculous. He ate it raw this time. It's much healthier.
As much as I appreciate the incentive, you cannot just spend your life waiting for others to validate your existence.
Or spending all of your material wealth on abusing your penguin.
That neither. What, she did that again?
I'm not abusing him.
She did it 3 times today. Or, no,
No, I only did it once.
Oh, you have
She
to
told-
be kidding me.
Yesterday.
No, she did it again. For a total of 3 times, as far as I can
No,
tell.
she did it once.
This is great, though. She did it. She abused him 3 times. No, I did it once yesterday. I mean, I didn't abuse him at all. Screw you guys. I'm gonna get a drink.
I'm going home to abuse, feed my penguin.
I'm going home.
What?
I'm going home
It
to
was
hit
the
my
one that
children.
bought the scroll.
I'm going home to hit my child. I mean, feed my pet.
Oh.
Meanwhile, media.
That's because you told him to go buy the scroll.
Well, I
that's
didn't know
like-
it was that particular scroll.
That is like sending your child out to buy a pedal for spanking it.
Well, to be fair, Fino is a bit of a freak. I wouldn't put it past him to eat scrolls.
Junior, here 10 gold. Go buy a horse whip.
Never
Don't ask
attempts
why.
to eat a scroll on his own. It's always Permafrost force feeding him the scroll.
It's a ritual. Something you wouldn't understand.
I'm sure it's a ritual once you force your penguin down and then force
Wait.
feed him a pig made of burnt
Wait.
scroll.
Wait a
I
moment.
don't force him down.
Wait a moment. Can we? No, I want. It's a ritual, something you wouldn't understand. Cleric, literal man of God. What would
I was
you know
gonna
of,
point it out.
What would you know of rituals?
I was gonna point out, but I realized that you just wouldn't get it.
Well, it's a ritual you wouldn't understand.
Meanwhile, media woke up from a near-death state, went straight to the counter, to the barrels there, and got herself more drink,
Obviously.
more whiskey or whatever they sell.
Still passed out.
Look,
Still passed out.
hair of the dog and all that. So wait, Charcoal is passed out?
No. Yeah.
That's not good. I wanted something from him. Actually,
Oh.
Uda will enter the tavern in a morning, like a morning robe,
Right.
with 2 cups of coffee, like in fucking hell.
You get a
I-
few looks.
I am. Yeah, but probably because no one can figure out how he's actually holding 2 cups of coffee, because I can't figure it out right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, no, let's say he has like a little tray
Head.
on his saddleback, and he's carrying several cups of coffee with it. Very fresh, very hot. Look,
That makes a little more sense.
I'm prepared for this shit. No, just enters the thing in his morning robe.
You're ready for a life without any hands by living your entire life without any hands.
Exactly. And I'll put down the tray on the nearest empty table. It's like 1 cup for each of us.
That's so sweet of you, though.
I'm deathly allergic to coffee.
That's so
not.
sweet of you,
That's
though.
so sweet of you.
Yes.
No, for Usko, I made just brown water.
You
Any
don't want to
coffee.
know how he made brown water,
You don't
but
wanna
he also
know.
made money out of that process.
No,
Oh
it's like,
my.
it's like I guess Usko gets the decaf.
I was joking, but you know.
You still get the decaf.
Were you?
Okay, no, that's coffee for everyone. Decaf, sugar, whatever you want. I don't care.
Fiener will take 2 cups, one for Permafrost, one for himself. In fact, actually, he'll grab the 3rd cup for Carbon.
Why
An
are you
entire
feeding,
cup.
why are you feeding your penguin coffee?
Hey, this is his own volition. He's getting the coffee.
Look, okay, Connor. He clearly has a plan. The penguin now has a knife. He's upped on caffeine. He is angry because he got force feed a scroll. He's got this.
First off, Permafrost has the knife. Thank you very
Man,
much.
dogs will eat chocolate of their own volition.
That doesn't mean it's good for them.
All right, fine. Just 2 then. 2 cups. One for Permafrost, one for Carbon. Whatever.
You mean a cup and a
Drown him in?
thimble?
You just drown him in
Whatever.
coffee.
Like, what the fuck? How do you
Okay, fine.
expect
Just 1 cup for Permafrost and then a thimble.
the cup is physically larger than him?
It would be, yeah.
Bath.
He can have some for Permafrost.
It's a
cup.
nice warm
Whatever.
bath.
Point is, he takes the cup and he goes back to.
Hey man, here, drink this entire swimming pool.
full of hot coffee.
And he will
Just
give it to
swim in it.
Permafrost.
Just swim in it. The 3rd-degree burns are healthy for you. Good for the skin.
Yeah, it helps you exfoliate.
Anyway, I'm gonna. I am so
Do you
tempted.
ever think before you say anything? Ever?
I'm honestly tempted to just use a cup and just wake up Choco by putting it in his face. Just bam, wake up.
That was the day that Uda's spine was snapped in half.
Wake up, fucker. No, I'm gonna put down the coffee and then I'm gonna look around, and when no one's looking, I'm gonna smack Choco with my tentacle. Just like a whip, kind of.
And that was the day
I
spine snapped.
I'm sorry.
Uda.
Continue, Connor.
That was the day that charcoal Bane style spine snapped Uda.
Oh yeah.
No, I got him coffee. In fact, no, I'm gonna slap him-
I jerk a little bit. When whipped, roll over, continue snoring.
Dad?
I'm gonna whip him again until he wakes up. At the moment he wakes up, I will stand ready, the coffee in hoof, offering it to him.
You whip him until he wakes up.
Yeah.
Man, this
Whip it
feels
good.
just like home again.
Mm.
Actually, no. Here's what I do. I just flip his ear until he wakes up.
Flick.
Like flick his ear. Flick, 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 like constantly.
Okay, it'll take a few minutes, but
Hot.
But you'll have fun. We don't mention
does
those.
that hit your
No.
touch, or does that
No.
hit your flat-footed?
No, it doesn't.
Shit. Okay, so I wildly flail around a bit.
I get out of the way and then hold up the cup of coffee and wait for him to open his eyes. Just really friendly.
I
I'm gonna
finally
stand there.
open my bloodshot eyes.
I'm gonna stand there.
I
Also,
will
not-
eat your pancreas.
Also, you wouldn't have hit my flat-footed because A, you're prone. B, I was prepared for that. So that would have been normal AC. Just saying.
And see, I don't even think that is his flat-footed.
That is actually not my. That is under my flat-footed. One under. Anyway, yeah. I hold out a cup of coffee. Just offer it to him. Say, "Good morning. Get ready. I need your help to carry something heavy."
How do I hold a cup of coffee? Like,
They have like holes for them.
It's a very okay.
What?
The cups would have handles shaped for hoofs. Although, to be honest, you're probably too big.
Yep.
Still, he can set
So
it on the counter and
Okay,
drink from it.
I would basically politely wait until you open your mouth and then just shove the cup in there. Basically
Half
force
and
feed
all.
you. I just force feed you the
I
coffee.
look with the glazed expression on my face for half a second, and then I realize and open my mouth.
I'll pour the coffee in there and then throw two sugar cubes after it. And just go, there you go. Just chew a bit, swallow. I need you to carry something heavy. Don't worry, you got paid.
Yeah, lumber up. What
Really?
I need to carry?
Big box full of heavy metal. In fact,
Uh,
in fact,
all right.
we're running. We don't have that much time, so let's go. And then I'm gonna down my own coffee, put the empty mugs back on the tray, and I kind of expect one of you people to carry it back to the wagon later.
Need more coffee.
There's more coffee in the wagon. Come on. Ah, damn it! I gave him sugar. That was a mistake. Yeah, we'll just go back to the
Probably.
wagon and get the box, and it will probably take like, probably take us like a quarter of an hour. Because really
Yeah,
early, and
probably.
I don't think Choco can walk all that straight right now.
It doesn't seem like it, at least.
Coffee. He's like a coffee zombie.
I would
Coffee.
think you'd be at a magical place between still buzzed and hungover.
Media will also get a mug. Try and drink it. Just splatter half of it on her fur. Then drink more
The
beer.
fur drinks the coffee.
Yeah, then drink more beer. Just mixing it together.
Little do we know that the fur is actually a separate organism.
Yeah.
It must be fed.
It's actually a bear wrapped around her.
No, it's the thing.
Is for spleen.
John Carpenter's the thing. It's just on her body.
Where is Box?
Where is Box? I was promised Box.
Where is
Yeah.
Moose and Squirrel?
There is also a mug of coffee for the dragon. It's extra hot.
I drink that cup.
No, you didn't. No, I mean on the tray there's one for the dragon too.
Oh,
In the wagon, I'll just give him like a tray of coffee. Like one of those one alchemical tray full of coffee. Just shove it down his throat basically. Here, drink it. Come on, wake up.
Oh my god.
what do you need?
And then ask,
Box, I think.
are you awake now or should I whack you with this thing?
I think I'm fine.
Alright. The box is there and I point to the big metal box full of gold.
Okay.
Right.
I load myself with the box. Where we go into the smith, right?
Yeah, we're going to the smith. Just follow me. We go down to the smith and then the others can wake up.
Everyone's already awake.
Yep.
You haven't drunk
Yeah.
coffee. No, over here, Choco. Over here. Come on. I know it's early, but god damn it. So okay, Smiths should be up early because Smiths tend to be up early. Because they're
Yep.
working persons.
Horses.
Yeah.
Ponies or
They're
whatever.
they're really workhorses. Anyway,
God damn it.
look. The ones of you who hadn't have coffee are not officially awake because you didn't have coffee. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
So, Carbon, swim in your coffee. Come on. Yeah. We go to the smith. We close the door behind us. I actually look around. I look around to see if there are any other customers.
Just a moment.
Okay.
There we go. Before you can close the door closes.
Oh, what?
Because. Just a
Burn
moment.
the door. Burn the door as a witch.
It's actually a mimic. Shit.
Nope.
Ah, come on. I'm gonna blame
You
Charcoal.
should know the guards in there.
Whatever. I'm not doing anything illegal. So,
The guards turn to the
Except for all those things that are illegal that we're doing.
the
we're
guards
not
turn to the smith and go, "Is this are these the ponies?" The smith nods. Uh-huh. Yep. Well, this is one of them. The other guy isn't here right now.
I'm gonna. I will calmly turn around and say, "Officers, what's this about?"
This is about a particularly large amount of gold that you have allegedly acquired.
Oh, indeed, so.
We would like to know exactly where you got this gold from.
I'll
How do I say this
look
politely?
over at Uda.
Here's the thing. I don't really want to antagonize them. I also don't want to tell them because, quite frankly, it's none of their fucking business. Like, they have no legal right to ask this.
Well, they're clearly shaking you down, aren't they?
Kinda. Then again, I'm standing next to Charcoal, so I'm not that worried about that. I'm honestly not. And fuck it, I could fuck them up too if I wanted. Anyway, I'm gonna turn to. Okay, can I make out any sergeant or any higher ranking?
The higher ranking one would be this unicorn here.
Okay, I'm gonna go to him then. Just straight up.
Of course, corn in charge. God.
It's terrible, isn't it? I'm gonna go to him, notice the horn, not be in the least surprised. And then I'm gonna turn to Charcoal. Charcoal, you can put the box down. This will probably take a bit.
Yes, I'll put the box down.
Yes. Why don't you show it to our friend the Smith so he can make sure that everything is in order while I talk to the guards.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put on the gloves that I brought myself.
Okay, honestly, I probably would have told you like not to touch them, just slide it over, open it, let him have a look at it. He knows already not to touch it, I think.
Okay, I'll do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will turn to the sergeant and say, Sergeant, I'm so sorry, I didn't catch your name.
He just looks at you. Wing ruffle.
Wait, really? That was out of character. I'm just really. Okay, no, I'm gonna.
That should totally be in character, though.
No. That's just a beat before I start talking. As it just okay. I extend my hoof and just I'm gonna wait a couple seconds if he wants to shake it or not.
He does not want to shake your hoof.
I'm gonna take it away then, still smiling. Well, Sergeant Wingruffle, my name is Udanganifu. This is my friend Charcoal Grey. We're part of the same adventurer group. Now, I am sure you have your reasons because you have your reasons for wanting to know where we got the gold from, but I can assure you it's all legal. It is all perfectly okay. We didn't steal it from anyone still alive. Matter of fact, we didn't steal it from anyone because that would imply that it belongs to anyone. It isn't. It was literally hidden treasure.
Well, in that case, I'd like to see your explanation as to why this hidden treasure is on a list of 5 missing, contaminated gold chests from Outsmith.
Is it now?
He shows you the wanted poster. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look the wanted poster over. Is there anything like what is on there?
Well, there's a very detailed drawing of the 5 golden chests. Well, 5 lead chests of gold from Outsmith. And wanted and so on and so forth, and stating how dangerous these chests are, and how 4 out of 5 have been found.
4 or 5 have been found?
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
As in, they found our other 4 chests that we had.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Well, I look at the wanted poster. Wow, what a strange coincidence. Now Sergeant, I'm fairly sure this is not the same gold.
The sergeant
This is not the
looks
gold
down
you're
at the
looking
gold,
for.
then over to the smith, and the smith nods. This is Artemis gold. I noticed it the second he pulled it out. Ain't no other gold with that green sheen.
I would like to have more proof of that, good sirs. Because right now, as it stands, it seems you're trying to shake me down for my treasure. And the rest of my party, of course. And
We have on good authority that you have a party member in the hospital currently being treated for Outsmith sickness.
Yes, we went through a job there, and he got sick.
And obviously, this sickness, as is well known in these around here, is caused by the gold. So I would like you to follow us to the station.
No, I don't think I will do that.
Are you resisting this arrest?
No, I am resisting. I am questioning your authority here, good sir.
It's because I'm a zebra, isn't it?
It's because I'm a zebra, isn't it? No, good sir, right now you seem to be wanting to steal my gold. That we found, fair and square. Now,
well, if you found the gold
may have
fair and
come,
square,
my
he
good
interrupts you. If you found the gold fair and square, you will have no problem in turning it over to the proper authorities now, will you?
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm not from these parts, and I heard things about local guards. And I'm sure you are honorable and all that, but pardon me for being careful.
The guard just gives you a long look. Heard things about local guards.
You wouldn't
There's
believe them.
a small snort from one of the other guards. I'm certain our reputation as the most law-abiding city in all of the Galapagos Islands has preceded us, but still flattery will get you nowhere. Please follow us to the station.
Law-abiding guards don't show off that they're law-abiding. There's a red flag right there. Clearly those guys are up to no good. In fact, no, let's see. I'm gonna turn to Charcoal and tell him, Charcoal,
Yes.
I want you to go to the tavern, sorry, the hotel, go to the hotel, and tell the others that I'm being arrested for false charges of, sorry, Sergeant, what was it? Apparently I'm carrying around the wrong kind of gold?
You're in possession of stolen goods, sir.
Apparently, I am in possession of stolen goods, quote unquote. So please tell the others, tell them to meet me at the guardhouse. Meanwhile, good sir, and I turn back to the sergeant, I want it on record that as long as I don't get any proof that this gold is in fact not legally mine, I want it under your custody. In fact, I want it near me, in the box, just to make sure it doesn't, run away suddenly.
I'm afraid that's not completely possible. This box is evidence and will go into the evidence locker.
How convenient.
And now, if you'll both please follow us to the station, a guard will inform your fellow travelers of the situation.
I kind of want to say Charcoal just killed him. Just go crazy.
Well, I mean, you could. You could just say, like, charcoal smash.
Charcoal smash. There are 5 of them now. Nah. I'm gonna play the I don't know what you're talking about card a bit more. In fact, I'm gonna look to the
Shit, I
sergeant and
can't
he
leave.
just runs outside. I look to the sergeant, just sigh. Well, it seems the rumors about this town were true after all. It's a shame a zebra can't go anywhere these days. Come, Charcoal. Apparently we're under arrest. After you, Sergeant.
Well, you are both taken to the station.
That Smith's gonna die later. Just FYI.
As I'm like I'm holding Media's hair back as she vomits into a bucket. I watch Uda and Charcoal be taken out of the blacksmith by guards.
On the way, I will
And
continue. I will continue to complain about the guard's behavior, how this is unfair, and this is clearly about my skin color, and Charcoal's skin color, and his size. You look different. You get arrested. It's just.
The guards
I
will.
think we have some sort of problem. The big guy and the small one has just disappeared.
I saw them being taken out of the blacksmith,
What is it?
Aye.
being arrested.
Oh, I could actually go there. There we go. Ah, there we go. I wanted this. I wanted this cell. Looks prettier.
I take it that you don't want to leave them behind.
I'm tempted to, but no.
Well, I actually don't think Charcoal will fit in the cell.
Nope. Which is why there are two. Which is why he is restrained outside of the cells.
Oh yeah, like that'll stop him.
I mean, technically, he could like squeeze him in this little back portion of the cell.
He's wearing
You know,
chains
kind
right
of
now,
push him
though.
into the wall.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, just to be even more of a dick, I'm gonna enter the cell myself and close the door behind me. By myself. Then I will produce an empty mug and clang it against the jail bars. Clang, 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 clang,
The
clang,
guards
clang,
are
clang, clang.
unaffected.
I don't care. I just want to waste their time at this point.
That's not the important part.
Yeah.
I am very tempted to leave them behind.
Who's gonna drag the
But
wagon
unfortunately, Charcoal Gray is in no way associated with our fuck up, Uda's fuck up,
then?
and we at least owe him that.
How's that my fuck up?
At what point did you actually think that running your mouth to the blacksmith about the actual properties of the gold was going to help our situation in any way?
Didn't. I told him the gold is not pure and we have to refine it or purify it. I didn't say anything about what's in there or where it's from.
Just letting him see the gold.
Well, I had to. He would have seen the gold anyway.
Could have just convinced him to fuck.
Look, apparently he saw the gold and knew it, so he would have seen the gold anyway, at which point he would have let us wait anyway and called the guards. Okay? What I'm saying is, we need to kill him.
A guard enters the inn. And that sounds like the beginning of a joke.
It's a shit joke because it's a guard.
And addresses Usko and Media.
Still vomiting fucking
Pervo.
bucket.
Pardon me. One of your traveling companions has been retained for possession of stolen goods.
Two of them.
Oh yeah, 2 of your companions have been retained for possession of stolen goods.
Just because I'm a zebra doesn't mean I'm not a person. I hate this town. All races.
I see. That is unfortunate.
Now, authority from Outsmith will be arrived in order to verify the identity of your companions and the stolen goods.
I understand.
Until then, we
What?
would like you to follow us as well.
To be arrested?
Retained.
That's being arrested.
The polite way of being arrested when you're black. You're a zebra.
There is apparently some dispute as to the origins of said goods.
I see.
Next, they will accuse us that we have stolen the wagon.
So please, if you would follow me.
Of course, sir. What should I do about my regrettably inebriated friend?
For as long as she is incapacitated, just leave her at the inn. He looks over to the other guard over here who nods.
Is she a zebra? That's okay. She can stay.
My associate will take care of her.
I understand.
Now, please, this way, sir.
Of course. Either way.
And you two go to the station as well.
Goddamn it, Hoon.
It's not. This is not my fault.
And then Permafrost is probably going to be getting a thing from the guards because, well, she's over by Carbon Copy, the
I just
the
noticed
one
that
who
the
got
guardhouse.
sick from all
Nobody's
the
come
gold.
yet. Celebrate your freedom while you still have it, you fuck.
I also just noticed that the guardhouse is actually completely empty.
That's because I didn't really have time enough to,
I
burn
think
shit.
this is a fake guardhouse and fake guards. We're getting bamboozled.
Of course you do.
Look, they didn't show me any badges. I don't have their badge number or anything. I don't even have their names. Except Wing Ruffle, which is clearly a fake.
Right. The guard leads Usko into the holding cells.
Let's go walk in politely.
Good.
I love how the one who's standing right next to the guardhouse is absolutely doing nothing to stop get Wave Splitter in there.
Actually, they don't lock you up just yet, Usko. They keep you outside. And there you go.
Wonderful.
Now, if you could verify the source of the stolen goods, one lead box of Outsmith gold. Where did you find it?
I myself was not the one who found it. It was Uda that identified it as gold and sent Charcoal Grey to obtain it.
Well, actually, we found it all
There's
together.
large money over there. Uska was not the first one to walk in there and discover the gold.
That is
Ah,
true.
fly.
And where was this location which you discovered the gold at?
Your mama's underpants drawer.
From what was later relayed to me, a metalworking factory located in Innsmouth.
The working factory, which has been closed for the last many years.
We were on there on business from the mayor.
So you were on business. You were on business in the mayor's factory from the mayor. You came across a box of gold, which you just walked out with.
I did not walk out with the gold.
Well, obviously, it's too heavy for you to just walk with it. He didn't say that.
Correct. I was not involved in the transportation of it.
No bluff checks or anything? Come on.
I haven't lied yet.
You're skirting the truth. Rather carefully there. You clearly were involved with the transporting of it.
No, I wasn't.
You totally was.
Anyways,
So, but regardless, you still walked out of the factory with this box of gold.
Yes. Well, in a way. My companions did. You get the point.
And exactly exactly which ones of your companions was it?
Charcoal's Grey at Uda's behest.
You fucking asshole. I'm just standing in the cell, just shaking my head, rolling my eyes.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much for your cooperation. If you will please wait here for a couple of hours, authorities from Outsmith will be arriving soon to sort this matter out.
Thank you.
And then he leads you into a cell.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh well.
Usko will wait patiently.
Right.
Let his ingenious mind figure out a way to get him out of this shit stain.
Oh, maybe not blatantly lying would have helped.
I'm not.
You did kinda.
No, I didn't roll a single bluff check.
Ah. Nobody knows the trouble I've
Yes.
seen.
Usko will not be a little shit.
You already were. You blamed me for this crap.
He will not be a little shit to the guards.
Look, if you want to play the race card, you have to be a little shit to the guards. And I want to play the race card.
Right. After a few hours of being confined in the police station pass by, some familiar faces show up.
Surprised they haven't come and gotten me yet.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I've been here with the sick one the entire
Wait a moment.
time.
Wait a moment. So the white unicorn doesn't just get arrested on a whim? How surprising!
The thing is, she's in the room of a sick patient.
Oh please! If I were in there, they would.
Seriously,
If I were in there, they would.
that's the entire reason they haven't tried to come shake me down.
If I were in there,
They know what he's suffering from.
they would have tackled Carbon to get me. Thrown him out the window.
She and Whispers are led into the cell area, and the guard goes, "Ma'am, are these the ponies?" Her eyes widen.
Usko's ears will perk up and he'll look noticeably happier when Maria comes in. Or Marcia.
Maria?
Shut up.
Maria! Marcia. Janet!
Bob!
You.
Charcoal!
Oh, thank God, Marfa, you're here. It's Marsha. Yes, Maria. That's what I said. Yeah.
Mayor Bog, I'm glad to see that you're here. It seems that a instance of skullduggery has taken place, and just subtly he will give a unhappy look to the cell next to him, and give Marcia Bog a knowing look.
Her eyes will unwiden again, and she'll give a very small, a faint, acknowledging nod. Oh, it is a pleasure to see y'all again. I just don't know what this entire kerfuffle is all about. I mean, obviously you must have found that that box somewhere else. Perhaps it was slightly outside the factory. Perhaps it was fallen in the water.
Clearly, we didn't know it was from Outsmith, despite what my companion tried to tell the guards, which I don't take this negatively because clearly it is more about race than anything, and he wants to save his skin. I don't blame him.
So
I don't blame him.
who's are then in his Husko's face is in his who's for the rest of this conversation.
No.
And he looks at Marsha Bog like, please help me.
I'm going on a tirade about race relations on the Galapagos Island here.
At a moment, Masha is just going to look at you sharply for a moment, and then just return to Usko and go, "I am terribly sorry about this entire kerfuffle. Please, if you would."
No, Masha, don't apologize. This is part my fault for my own oversight.
Oh, one can't always keep track of every sheep in the fold, so to say.
Lying son of a bitch.
Guard, if you would please release these poor ponies. It's just a minor misunderstanding. The guards look sort of like you can't be serious to each other, but then release you. First of all, charcoal grey so that everyone else can actually get out of there.
Usko will bow respectfully to Marsha. Thank you for your kindness.
Oh, you're quite welcome. It's the least thing I can do for you. Now, I would like to talk to y'all, just to catch up a little bit. Just outside.
Yeah, sure. Let's go into a.
And no one is watching Usko. He will give Udo a look, like, shut the fuck up and roll with this, you little shit.
I'm just smiling at him. Just let me have fun with that asshole. God damn it. In fact, when I leave, I just over my shoulder before I leave, I go, "Sirs, I should tell you I will have your badge numbers and will tell this directly to the princess. Good day."
Mayor Marsha Bog will turn around and go, "You will do no such thing, young man."
I'm actually kind of slightly disappointed that it didn't come from permafrost.
Yeah. Well, what a
You will do no
surprise.
such thing. We are going to put you in the well.
What a surprise. The
Yeah.
lily white mare gets away scot-free because she can use magic. It's all racist. It's all a racist plot. Because Usko wouldn't know that, having never grown up on the streets of wherever I'm from. I forgot.
The mayor takes her out back so she can talk to you.
Yes, let's go to a secluded corner in the wilderness around the city.
Yep.
Usko will look shameful and occasionally give a glance, and generally giving the appearance of I am sorry for my friends.
I'll just look. Well, they caught me fine. That's about it, though. I'm rather neutral about it.
Well, once you're all out of earshot from the police station, Marshall will turn around and go, "Now, I'm not going to say I'm angry. I am extremely disappointed in y'all. And the only reason why I'm bailing you out of this situation is because you did me a great personal favor. But y'all, you stole from me. And not only that, you stole something that you very well knew was very, very hazardous. All for the sake of turning a pretty penny?"
Usko will then look at Uda and shake his head.
I'm actually not sure how to respond to that. Because I don't trust her at all. I probably trust her as much as she trusts me. But she has a point. She bailed us out, probably for her own reasons. But
She's going to own you.
No, she
Make her a
won't.
slave.
No, she won't.
Now, I will do just about anything to get this dangerous material off of the market and out of circulation, which is one of the reasons why I'm bailing you out here today. But trust me, if y'all hadn't been so good to me, if y'all hadn't helped us so much in Outsmouth, I would not have been bailing you out here. I would have left y'all to rot in that cell.
I'm not gonna say anything to her. Here's the thing. I mean, we kind of sort of established that it's not impossible to purify the gold.
You could always ask her.
No, I won't, because here's the thing. I don't trust her at all. There's still the thing with the zombies. She still owns the factory. Her town is still a dilapidated shithole while she lives in relative luxury. I'm not gonna say a fucking thing here, because nothing. Here's the thing. If I ask her what's her evil plan, then she probably won't give it to me, right?
Yes.
So I'm just
Ask
gonna
her what her evil plan is. See
I'm
if
gonna
she'll give it to you.
I'm gonna let Usko talk, because quite frankly, I had my fun with the guards calling them racist, and that's basically my entertainment
Yes.
for the day.
Uh,
I don't like guards.
yeah.
Obviously.
Meanwhile, Purpura still has no idea what in the hell is going on out there.
No one told
She's
her.
just
that's
there
why.
with carbon copy.
Gee, I
Uda,
wonder where the
no.
others are.
Rocco, why don't you
Charcoal has been in situations similar to this, but generally for drunken bar fights, in which the managers of the gladiator rings have been able to bail him out. So he's hopefully,
yeah.
hopefully looking toward Cusco's,
Oh, Charcoal.
and he's
Would.
also very much playing the "I'm sorry, I won't do it again."
Yeah. I mean, Charcoal would know about how corrupt the police can be.
Anyway, Masha Buck goes
And
on.
also have a wait for that.
Choco, why don't you go tend to the car?
Steps a meter
Yes.
over. The guard. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Totally not listening.
Now, I cannot for the life of me even imagine what y'all were planning to do with that contaminated gold.
Don't tell
Usko
her.
will give Uda like a prompting, like, "Go on, Uda,
I don't want to tell her.
go
If you wanna-
on."
If you
Go
want to,
on, tell her where they
No,
touched
like,
you.
Get the fuck out.
I'm gonna look to Usko.
Like, get
say,
the fuck out. Look, like, get the fuck out, Uda.
Oh,
Look, I'll
Okay.
handle this.
oh, whatever. Again, I had my fun with the guards. I don't want to talk to Mayor What's-Her-Face because I don't trust her. So I'm just gonna. All right, I'm gonna prepare the acid.
Those sound like sour grapes to me.
No, I'm just. I'm not
Now,
bad at
Mayor
mayor.
Martin, I understand that you have reason to be angry at Uda and at me for my lack of judgment and inability to understand what Uda was up to, but please do not be angry at the rest of our companions. They were no more
19
victims than they were there were no more victims than the rest of us in Uda's scheme.
Fucking piece of shit. Throwing me under the bus.
Now, I know that I am very well aware that that innocent lives are often put in danger because of the scheming of one scrupulous individual. But that still begs the question of what on earth you were trying to do with that gold.
That's how I became
And
mayor
don't
after
try
all.
to play the innocent part in this, Usko. I know for a fact that you are not as innocent as you seem to be.
It's rather harsh words.
No one is believing you. God damn it.
Yes.
Very,
Well,
very
look at
harsh
those
words.
criminal stripes all over him.
I know.
Plus,
I mean,
there's-
I know I'm a zebra, but
I mean, he could totally be hiding a knife somewhere on one of those stripes.
A blackened knife, yes.
Oh, don't you try to play the species card with me. Yeah, I
Usko
have
gives a
been
smile.
marginalized. I have been marginalized enough through my life being an Earth pony in Outsmith.
Some of my best
Usko will
friends are
give her a
zebras.
smile like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's a joke.
No. No.
Humor.
Asha will give him a glare that tells him she is not in on jokes right now.
You guys
All I
keep
know is that
up,
Uda was attempting to prepare some form of acid.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine that would be that would be for purifying the gold.
Possibly. I'm afraid I'm not an alchemist.
Of course you're not.
Now, if that were possible at all, don't you think that we would have tried it many, many times before? That gold is contaminated beyond repair.
No such thing.
We have reason to believe that it ain't just mineral either. That gold is, for lack of a better word, cursed.
Curses can be removed too.
If better left alone, the only way to make sure that no one gets to it is to smelt it down and bury it somewhere that no pony is gonna find it.
Usko nods.
Now, I have a great many reparations to be looking over these days. What with the factory getting back into production, so I cannot spend more time here. But mark my words, if I see y'all, if I even hear about any of this gold making it in circulation, I will make sure that you feel the ramifications.
So what you're saying is we should sell the gold to some rich guy who doesn't circulate it. Who just keeps it in a big bunker.
I will be taking the box home with me to Outsmith, and I hope all the bars are in there.
Usko will then give a worried look at Uda.
I'm looking
Like,
back.
shit, I don't know.
Masha's eyes will narrow. I will give you 2 hours. All the bars better be in that box. And then I'll leave. Hopefully we'll never meet again.
Uda, do you have any more of that gold?
All in the box. Rent.
That's motive.
It's actually no, it's all in the box. I'm not touching that shit. It's radioactive. You kidding me?
Yes.
17.
It's all in
Or
the box.
17
27.
for what, since motive?
Yeah.
I didn't lie. It's all in the box. Again, it's radioactive. I'm not gonna leave it outside. We don't have a second lead box. Matter of fact, here's the thing. If something is missing, it's certainly not my fault. You would have to look at the guards for that.
Yes.
I still think it's mean that she's put such a stamp on my character.
Actually,
Masha, you think I'm such a terrible person.
actually, we can talk about this in character later after she's gone.
Yes.
How long do we have? 2 hours?
Yep.
Where's she staying in that time?
She's probably staying at the hotel.
Good.
Yes. Meanwhile, Feener is going to go and get some lunch at the bar. Opens the door.
Where is
See
everyone?
the guards. Close the door.
It's the fuzz. Run. I'll help them off. You'll never take me alive, coppers.
Now, I will be staying at the equestrian, and I'll be leaving again in 2 hours. She makes pause and then looks to Usko. I truly am sorry that everything had to end in this way.
I must apologize for my companion's scheme.
Well, all the plans of ponies and mice, you know. And then she leaves and goes to the equestrian.
I don't trust her one fucking bit.
Of course you don't, you're a con man.
I know what I'm talking about.
You don't
No.
trust anyone.
You don't trust
No.
anybody.
No, here's the thing. And actually, once Usko is coming closer, I'm gonna stop him and explain that to him. So basically, what we have here, we had a factory that was abandoned several years ago. Presumably cursed gold inside in a town that's literally dying as we speak. And yet, they never tried to melt it down and bury it before we got there. Never even brought it outside. Never took care of the zombies. The zombies, by the way, we don't know who made them. And mind you, it's not like they needed us to do that. They have a fairly powerful wizard in that town. Ex-wizard, granted, but come on. Probably still got the know-how. And now that woman comes all the way down here to bail us out because we did a favor for her. No. She bailed us out because the gods would have asked questions of her eventually.
Blink, blink, blink. Was
Yeah.
very slow on the uptake, aren't you?
You fucker, we didn't do this in character yet. Also, we didn't have time for it.
Anyway, Marsha makes pause to talk to the guards. Tell them that the entire issue has been resolved.
I'm still kind of sad that they didn't even try and go after Permafrost.
What would you have done?
I had a plan.
Take the penguin, but not me, please.
Actually, the plan was to make out with Carbon.
That's not a plan. God.
And then charm the guard into,
Oh.
you know...
This is not a plan.
See, at least I tried. At least I did the race
plan.
card thing just to have fun with them a bit and annoy them.
What?
I didn't actually believe it would work.
What? You don't think
Also, I
making
like
out
that
with
you're playing the.
making
I
out
like
would be
that.
fun?
I like that you're playing the race card in an archipelago where you are the majority.
This is yeah, but they don't know that. This is really no.
They
This is-
live there.
No, they didn't see the tentacles or whatever.
I'm not talking about ponies.
I mean zebras.
There are a lot of zebras in.
I
in
didn't
Galapagos
know that.
Islands.
I honestly didn't know that.
There.
I thought that, yeah, I thought
you
that
did
mostly
not-
Tentaponies were
Yeah.
Well, they are
me
mostly
too.
ponies, but
Okay. So now we
zebras
know.
are the second.
So now we
greatest,
know. Okay.
And then zebras were mostly equestrian,
Apparently.
Well,
I thought.
no.
Ah.
I mean,
For-
judging from the reactions on the show, there aren't a lot of zebras in Equestria.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still.
But I
this is-
mean, you know, about as many as there are.
Ponyville's like deep south.
well, yeah. Still, this is literally the first time I heard about that. So pardon me.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I just wanted to annoy the guards.
Well, you
Fuck him.
certainly did annoy them. You also got
Good.
yourself in a shitload of trouble. I love that
No,
you
I
could,
won't.
you could just have said that you found it in a cave and that you were willing to hand it over, perhaps for a finder's fee.
I said I found it. I didn't say where. I didn't say anything about Old Smith or the factory. That was Usko.
But you
Yeah, that's
also
because we're too
refused to
shit
say-
deep in trouble, and
You
I had
refused to
known
say
what
where
you
you
said.
found it. That's worse than not say than
No, that's
just
like
not mentioning
that's,
something.
that's like pleading the fifth.
Look, at the end of the day, I didn't know what you said, So it's better just tell the truth in case you lied, and then I wouldn't get fucked over.
That just means you're willingly cooperating and traveling with a known liar and a thief.
Yes. Anyway, yes, I want to try and I do want to try, do a bit of more interaction with Carbon Copy before I, go out and confront the guards. Mostly so I can make out with them beforehand.
Damn it.
What? So, yes.
One guard does wait around for your visit to be over.
Yes. So yeah, I guess Perfrost has been there almost the entire time with Carbon, keeping company and that sort of deal. Before Feener busts in, going penguin crazy
It's the
because of the
buzz.
guards. Yeah.
Never take me alive, copper. Wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah, wah.
So it seems as if there's something with the guards.
Oh, great! I wonder if the big guy punched someone to death.
Well, I suppose I should probably go and check this out.
Give me an update when you come back. Everything's frightfully boring in here.
Hold on. Before I go, I do want to do something. Do you mind if I cast a spell on you? It's going to be completely harmless.
Carbon copies rocks. Go ahead. I have nothing
All
better
right.
to do all day.
Okay, she's going to cast Reduce Person on herself and Enlarge Person on Carbon,
Oh, God.
making her small and him tiny.
Right.
That way they're like one size difference away from each other, and then she's going to kiss him full on the lips.
Fucking
Can we
He's
have
going-
can we have like a SpongeBob picture here with several hours later?
He's going
And
to
only it's going to last 2 minutes.
He's going to sputter and flail and be very, very confused all
Date
at
rape.
once.
Date rape.
Yes.
And manage to wrench you away from him, going, "What are you doing?"
Oh. I thought you would have been into that. I apologize.
Then he interrupts you and does it himself.
I
Ooh.
think interracial relationships are unnatural.
Oh. I guess we'll continue this until the duration of the spell wears off.
Oh.
Sudden, like, super awkward.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah, meanwhile, Uda's in the car just sensing a disturbance in the force.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, then after 2 minutes, Permafrost will revert to medium size and Carbon back to the medium size.
Yep.
I shall return shortly.
He's
And then
he's
she-
going to he's going to do the hoof version of finger gunning at you.
Yes. And she will wave goodbye for the moment as she goes out the door with Feener and find out when the world is going on.
Yep. God is going to go up to you, Miss Permafrost.
Yes. Can I help you with something?
We would like to let you know that some of your traveling companions were detained for possession of stolen goods. However, the issue has been resolved.
Oh, really? Well, that's quite fortunate, actually.
Well, indeed, it's difficult to travel with travel companions who are in jail. Have a nice day, miss.
I see. Well, thank you for telling me, officer. Yes, have a wonderful day. As he just walks off mid-conversation.
Well, he did say have a nice day. That's kind
Yes.
of the end of that.
I guess that is a good point. So, yeah, she'll go back and tell Carbon that the news.
Carbon's going to
yes. Yeah.
Carbon's going to-
Apparently,
go ahead.
yeah, apparently someone's managed to steal something, apparently, and Yes, there's an entire issue with that. However, I believe the guard said it was all resolved now, so.
Carbon rolls his eyes. Figures. I'm the only actual highwayman here, and someone else gets booked for stealing.
Yes.
I feel like I'm working with amateurs.
Yes. It seems that way.
What were they actually trying to do, though? And how did they get found out?
Not entirely sure. I'll have to ask them later. Speaking of which, it is probably about time for some food. Do you want anything?
Well, the nurse should be coming in with my dinner in not too long.
All right, then. Yes, I believe I probably should take this moment to get some food myself.
You
If
go
you
do
excuse-
that. Better not faint from hunger or something. I've tried
Yes.
that. It's not a lot of fun.
Right. Well, I shall be back afterwards. Oop. Wrong thing moving up. There we go. I shall return.
Was that a threat?
It sounded like it to me.
A threat?
I love how Ben just eternally ships all of his female characters with someone in.
Yeah. Why not cheat the male
Some
characters?
random fucking person.
Why not just? I think actually all of Ben's characters are related. Like
Yep.
even like maybe distantly, but they're all related.
That's not
They're all-
entirely true.
They're all part of some giant cousin fucking family.
That's not even remotely true.
Totally
Oh my
true.
god, I
Rusco
want.
will wait politely for. Rusco wait politely for the next 2 hours until Marsha Mayer comes back out, or Marsha Bog rather.
Mm.
Marsha Mayer.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Shut up.
Permafrost is going to go to Uzco. Hello.
Can I guess?
Hello.
Hey, how about I make you tiny? We make out.
Exactly what was this earlier about you all getting retained for stealing something?
One of Uda's cons. It's blown over for now.
You fucker.
Permafrost is just gonna face hoof.
I'm currently cleaning up after Uda's mess.
Can I just point something out? I make your food.
Yeah, you do, and I'm the one keeping you out of jail, fucker.
They know you're involved, damn it.
Yeah, just-
Even Permafrost
just
knows
works,
you're
actually.
involved.
No.
Connor, know what you should have said?
What?
You should have said, know what I make? Sure that you're not in jail.
Yes.
That's kind of
That's
shitty.
never mind.
No, it's kind of shitty.
Works for me.
Well, you didn't say it.
Anyway.
Yes, I'm currently trying to repair my reputation as not a complete and utter cockbag in order to make sure that I can keep Uda out of jail.
I see. Yes, that would be for the best. Despite how, well, we are going to need him for various reasons.
You don't even know. You do, Frank. Well, the card is on his name, you know. Just...
Well, that's another reason why we might need him.
I didn't know they require licenses for carts now.
Apparently, they require a license for everything now. Yeah, I don't know. Look, it's all about stopping and frisking, really, which is disgraceful.
Oh my.
You don't have to worry. You're a white unicorn.
Anyways, I'll wait politely for 2 hours until Marsha Bog comes back out.
By the way, I
Right.
will not. I will in fact take half the acid, the cleaned manacles, and 1 potion and go to the market. As soon as it
Ooh.
opens, I mean.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot to. Yeah.
I mean, I can wait until the sun is really up and, you know.
Well, I mean, it's been you spent 2 hours in jail, and then you're spending another 2 hours waiting for
Yeah,
the mayor to come back.
yeah, but maybe it's like a market-free day or I don't know. I don't know this town.
Speaking of which, Frost will finish eating her food and go back and tell Carbon that it was one of Una's schemes that they were almost arrested for.
Yeah, just blame everything on me, you fucker.
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, and you just believe everything you hear, I know.
Well, it makes sense.
Well, she certainly believes Usko.
Look, she believes she will believe everything you say.
And besides, it's not like she has any other information. Media's
So-
been passed out this entire time.
Anyway, Connor,
Yes.
next scheme, we send Permafrost to do the actual selling of shit,
Sounds good.
and then we just leave.
Just leave.
Anyway, I will go to the market in the meantime, and you can do
Totally on board
the,
with the plan.
the mayor thing in the first.
Hopefully Uda understands to let Usko handle the mayor.
I'm not gonna go near her. What?
Right.
I'm also not going near the
Good
the
man.
gold.
Good man.
2 hours pass by, and Mayor Marshall Bug and Whispers exit their room.
Usko's waiting politely at the table, still holding that bucket for media.
Mayor
Still?
Marshall
Still.
Bug smiles as she spots Usko and sits down with them.
Did she just eat her puke to puke it out again over like 4 hours?
Well, she is a llama. And then Usko
That is
will
true.
produce a bar wrapped in cloth onto the table.
Oh god, do they actually puke
I'm-
out of all 4 stomachs? Ugh.
I must apologize for Uda.
Mayor Marshall will slip a very elegant-looking glove onto her hoof and take the bar. Oh, don't you worry much about that.
Now, I do find myself needing to tell you what actually happened. You have to understand, I changed exactly where we found the chest to protect Uda for whatever reason. We had actually pulled the chest that we had taken out of a cave.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. After we had poked around the first night, Uda and Charcoal disappeared for a short while. I have the feeling that Charcoal did not understand the true implications of gold.
I
want
wouldn't have.
I want a bluff check for that at
You were
least.
further
That
pushing him
requires
under
a
the bus.
bluff check.
Give me
You
a
cannot. leave
What
your
part
way
of
out
that was
the car.
lying? We pulled it.
Everything!
The chest we pulled
Ev-
out was out of the
Everything was
cave.
lying. Bluff check now.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
that
it
was
was.
actually a lie because technically it was Media and Charcoal that disappeared for a short moment.
Also, we didn't find
And
it
that
in
was
the
to get
cave.
parts.
We didn't find
You
it in
did
the cave.
not find that box in a cave.
Yeah, we,
That too.
No, that was one of those boxes we pulled out of a cave after we hid them.
Yeah, but you did not find it in the cave.
yeah, you're skirting the
You're
truth
gonna have
there.
to roll your bluff.
But
for
I
that
didn't say
one.
we found it. I said we pulled it out of a cave.
You're
You're
skirting
still gonna
the
have
truth.
to roll your bluff for that one. You're not getting out of this, Connor.
Seriously. That's a straight up like you're bending the truth. It may not be a straight up
Fine.
lie, but it's still a bluff.
Yep.
Fine.
He's where he rolls a 20 and I just shut up. Whatever. I'll just shut up forever.
Just shut up. How would that even work?
I don't know. I'll just use sign
How would you
language.
shut up forever?
I'll just
I find that hard to believe.
I'll draw on the map from now on. using Pictionary.
You fucked up, dude. You fucked up.
Ah,
roll?
can't
Did you
even
roll?
see the roll, but I feel
okay.
like yeah.
Oh, there's the roll.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, I thought that was.
No, I was confused because my bluff score was lower than it should be.
Forgot your skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Here's where you roll sense mode. Here's where you roll
Oh
sense
my
motive.
god.
Yeah. I mean, here's where you roll sense motive against that. Goddamn fucking.
Oh my god, you can't see it because I made it a GM roll, but she rolled a net 22!
Oh! Okay.
What's your bonus?
Don't tell him.
But she still believes Usko.
Oh! I blew a trade to pick up bluff, and it was worth it.
Ah.
Okay, she believes you. Carry on.
And, well, Usko looks at the bar. Obviously, I have to keep a closer eye on Uda.
Oh, quite obviously. I hope he won't be too much of a bother for you.
Although I found your previous comment rather cruel. I didn't think I'd shown such a dubious character.
Don't push it. She's gonna try and take us out either way.
I know I know my previous comment wasn't exactly the most genteel, and I'm sorry for the way it came out. She gives you a very small smile, but I also know that you and I are very alike.
We're both very good liars. I'm kind of happy that she's like pretending to be friendly with you, to be honest.
Usko will smile and nod. I'm sure you mean that as a compliment, madam.
Not only is he throwing you under the bus, he is using a 10-foot pole to make sure you stay under that bus.
Anyway, she goes, "Oh, don't be so sure about that."
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Anyway, again, I am nothing but sorry about how this entire thing turned out. But if nothing else, I hope that y'all have continued good travels.
Of course.
And regardless of this little misunderstanding, you'll still always be welcome in Artsmouth. A good day.
And a good day to you, Mayor Marsha.
She smiles and nods at you and then goes out.
And when she leaves, I look down and pet Fiona on the head and smile. And I didn't even have to use my blackmail material.
That woman, that mayor will so try to kill you. Holy shit. You know that as well as I do.
She's certainly willing.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
I mean, it's probably good that she thinks I'm too incompetent to be a threat to her. I like that. I'm totally okay with that. Oh wow, there's a cyclops in the tree.
I still feel like I failed because I was still forced to make a bluff check.
It was a transparent lie that you pulled off. Here's the thing, though. She knows the truth. Give me a break. She fucking knows.
Knows what you do at night.
Yes, I can't believe you rolled a natural 20.
Me
What?
neither. That was
Like
fucking
that.
amazing. And I can't believe
Especially
she
after
rolled a
her
natural
freaking prediction.
22.
Ah, that was just glorious.
Yes, it was.
Dice bitches.
So I believe the deal was that Hund would now shut up.
Yes,
All
I
right.
believe so too.
I
mean, I wanted to do some market stuff, but
Alright, go ahead and do some market stuff.
no, I can't. I have to shut up.
I'm sure you can pantomime it.
It's the yes, yeah. Let me just open up the webcam. Anyway,
Well,
shut up,
yeah,
Connor.
there is an option.
What?
Just be careful when you eat.
What?
Careful when you eat the food. Drink the coffee. I have
What
a
did
lot of
I do?
I have a lot of acid now.
Yep.
What did I do?
Anyway, speaking of the market, I know there's a chain store.
Yep. It's right here.
Is there? Actually, you know
So
what? I'm just gonna go to the chain store and ask.
the mayor took the box of gold.
Yep.
Yes, she did.
Apparently,
She
we're
just
still.
walked out with it.
Yep.
Apparently.
Who's us?
Well,
Does anybody else find that a little bit frightening?
absolutely.
I guess that is a good point, actually. How could you carry this box of gold?
That's just that slow.
Well, do you really want to know the answer? Because I right now don't.
To be fair, she had help to carry it out.
It's
How much help? The maid?
She had her maid, yeah.
The maid and the guards.
Oh, multiple
Ah.
guards. Okay.
Still.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
It would have
to
been more
the-
frightening if, like, just the maid carried the box like it was nothing.
Wouldn't
I
have
know,
surprised me. Wouldn't have surprised me.
Maid is actually a level 20 monk.
Wouldn't surprise me. I don't trust her or her boss at all.
I love that
Now
you don't
we-
trust the maid. She's only spoken once.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't trust the silent ones.
Look, no,
They're
no.
the
here's
ones
the-
that get you.
Yeah, you know why? Because the one thing, the one moment when she spoke was to follow us into the fucking zombie factory and tell us to get out. Without prompting, by the way. She just knew we were in there. Just knew. No. Fuck that place. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the chain store. What is the store right next to that with the tender point?
That's the carpenter.
Yeah, I can take
Actually,
it as chain.
he waves at you. He didn't see you get dragged off by the police.
No, I'm gonna wave back and then go. I'm gonna go to the chain store first.
Mm.
Actually, I'm gonna stay so I can talk to both of them at the same time
Right.
because I want something with both of them. Greetings. Good morning.
Well, morning there, son.
Yes.
Says the tender pony, and the unicorn goes, morning.
I may have something to sell for both of you, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna put down the clean scrubbed manacles on the chain store.
Nice. She's going to look quite interested.
There you go. They are obviously used, but I tried to refurbish them, you know. And I wanted to ask how much I could get for them. Kind of fun to use. And you're a carpenter, right?
That would be me, sir.
Yes. Would you have any use for rather strong acid in your work?
Huh. Well, I do use it for varnishing once in a while.
Yes.
How much you got to sell?
Well, it might be a bit much, but say about 20 vials.
20 vials of acid.
Yeah, you see, I am an alchemist, and I guess I got a bit carried away with work.
Well, son, I'm afraid I can only buy 5 at most.
That is okay. That is fine. Do you know anyone else who would buy them?
Let's see. You can always ask our resident alcohol seller. He winks at the griffin, and the griffin makes a rude gesture at him.
Oh, right. I wouldn't go that far. I have something against claws at my throat, you know. Anyway,
Yeah,
five,
don't we all?
anyway, 5 vials you said. Yes.
5 vials.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay them down on the table. What do you say? 8 gold each?
Let's see. That seems just about reasonable to me.
There you go then.
5 vials at 8 golds. That would be 40 gold right here for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Pleasure doing business with you.
And how's that wagon coming along?
Oh, I'm in the process of shaping out the wheels right now. Actually,
Right.
it'll be done in 2 days. Don't worry.
That's okay. My group and me, we will be here for a while longer. Still, one of ours is recuperating in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yes, but he will
Nasty business, isn't
he'll
it?
make a full recovery though.
That's a
happy to say.
relief to hear, though.
Indeed,
Especially with that kind of sickness. Don't want that. Don't want that stuff going around.
what that's spreading.
Exactly.
I'm gonna pocket the 40 gold. Gonna say thanks again, then turn over to the train zone. And are you interested at all in these manacles?
Well, I'm in. Well, of course I am. Although, since they're so used, I can't give you the full price for them,
Oh
obviously.
no, I wouldn't expect you to.
Also, I'm trying to see if I can actually find what chains cost.
Manacles are like 25 gold, I think.
Alright. How would you say to 20 gold for these?
That sounds reasonable.
Well, here you go then.
Gonna pocket the gold. There we go then.
And while you're at it, can I interest you in any of my fan wares?
What does she have for sale?
She has all kinds of good chain stuff for sale.
Oh my! Any more
She
manacles?
has manacles and, just regular lengths of chain. She also has a spike chain in there.
Okay.
And she also has a
Fuzzy
bridle.
handcuffs.
Oh dear.
And yes, hoof cups. Cuffs.
Well, you don't want fuzzy
Oh
ones, though.
my.
I mean, why isn't she partnering up with the leather sales pony though? I mean, right now I actually don't want to buy anything, so I'm gonna say, well, let me think about it a bit more. I'll be in town for a couple more days after all.
Well, I'll be happy to see you later then, honey. You have a nice day.
I'm sure to be around later. Just and actually, wait. I'm gonna go around here and look at these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think that's a produce stand.
Yep. There are actually 3 produce stands. One is vegetables, which is the one Ruby is buying at right now. The other one over here is bread, and the last one over here is confectionaries and so on.
And that guy sells leather.
Yep.
What kind of leather does he sell?
He sells leather armor, although not a lot of it, but most of all he sells bags. He's got a whole lot of bags there.
So he's just a regular leather salesman, nothing special.
Nothing special.
Okay.
Not
He
like
just has a lot of
This
baggage.
isn't that kind of game.
It could
Oh
be.
my.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be.
It depends
you know?
what you buy.
Yes. Maybe I should get a corset while I'm over here.
Oh, you could probably
Um,
get the leather sales pony to make your corset.
I was just kidding.
Maybe if you ask him nice enough, he would, but I don't think he will till
I'm actually
later.
Okay. I'm gonna spend like the next hour or so just buying vegetables and shit for 10 gold.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
Well, you buy vegetables and shit for 10 gold.
Yeah, I don't want to play that out, but it should be enough for like 1 or 2 weeks more food
Yeah.
easily. And then I'm gonna go. Oh, right, the herbalist maybe. Gonna go down to the herbalist.
All right.
Enter there. Shoving away all the moss again.
She's going to look slightly startled as you walk in.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. How are you today?
Fairly good, fairly good. Was arrested, but it all cleared up now. Anyway, I was wondering, as a herbalist, do you go outside at night often to gather, what's the word? To gather herbs and stuff?
Occasionally.
Because I may have
why?
an offer for you here, and I'm gonna get out the potion of dark vision.
Ooh.
to say. Would you be interested in buying this?
A potion of
Darkness.
I'm not so I don't I I honestly don't think I have much use for it.
Okay then. Shame. Want to make you a good
But
price.
thank you for the offer.
Well, it was worth a try. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna buy some herbs, like spices
Nice.
and such.
From the now very baffled and kind of startled
Well, hey,
herbologist.
look, if he doesn't want the potion, he doesn't want the potion. Fair is fair. I'm just gonna buy.
I think it was mostly the fact that you mentioned you were arrested.
I'm just gonna buy spices then.
You're very good at putting your hoof in your mouth.
No, I just don't care
Yes.
enough. They're random merchants. It's just small talk.
Yep. Well, you buy your spices. She seems to be very keen on getting the transaction done very quickly.
Fine. I'm just gonna buy spices for like 1 gold.
Right, you buy 1 gold worth of spices.
Yeah.
There are some pretty spicy spices in there.
And then I'll leave, saying goodbye.
She will wave goodbye as well, very stiffly.
What's this shop down here?
Which one?
The one directly below the herbalist.
That is the under construction pet shop.
Alright. Maybe they need a doctor. No, probably not. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back to... well, the hotel, I guess, because food.
Yep.
Food.
Food. Go in here. Burp. That's all I wanted to do.
Right. So you've gotten your stuff done then.
Well, I'm gonna write a letter to the princess about the racist guards here, but I get it later.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You
Dear
know
Princess
that's
Oceana,
basically
the
the
guards
same
here are
as-
racist.
Yep, that's basically the same as a white guy writing about being marginalized right now in America,
The
right?
Trump.
Well, they won! So clearly it's working. Actually, I'm gonna write to the princess queen later to ask for some information on Outsmith and the mayor and that priest. I just have to find a way to like get a message to them without it being intercepted. So I'm not gonna do this in this town. Be the next one over.
What, you don't trust the excellent Galapagosian postal system?
Somehow, not in this town, not right now. No, I have my reasons. No, I'm gonna go over to the next town, but I'm gonna write the letter in the
Yes.
wagon later.
You're so paranoid.
It keeps you alive. Anyway, I'm going to the hotel. Just look at Usco, look at the rest. It's still alive. Good.
They're still very much alive. And so
Quite.
are you,
Regrettably.
thanks to Usco.
Thanks to Usco, who's now number 1 on the hit list, I guess. I would be very surprised if he wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna order
Why
some
do you think
food.
everyone's trying to murder everyone else?
Because usually that's what happened. You know, that's how things go in our games.
Yeah, we murder like several people over 2 gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that actually something that happened?
Oh, don't get us
Oh
started.
yes, it was.
Oh
Would
my
anyone
God.
care to explain?
No,
I
Zep's
would love
an
an
idiot.
explanation.
I
for
will
this.
just say that it was Zeppi.
it was Effie. Yeah,
Of course it was. I'm not
We
even
wa-
surprised.
We were the Smith, we bought weapons, Zephy just flipped out, tried to murder the Smith, and then guards came and they tried to murder the guards.
Okay,
And
this
the
is like the
guards...
set right I left for before I left boot camp, and Zephy is playing a barbarian, a black like a black dragonborn barbarian.
Never let
And
Zephy play barbarians.
Zephy already has incredibly poor like self-control. For example, he was like mouthing off to the obviously terrifyingly powerful lich. Yes, there's a lich. It's a long story.
God.
Yeah.
Long story.
He got disintegrated.
Yes.
He did get disintegrated. He got killed twice in the same conversation and didn't quite get the hint.
Yeah, here's the video, actually. The link for it.
Nice.
She knows my channel.
Well,
I
yeah,
know.
but
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out the actual link for
Yeah,
shut
but
up.
I actually made playlists
Thank
for all
you.
the campaigns, so, you know.
So, anyways, these guys go out to buy him some new money because his equipment was disintegrated because he pissed off the lich,
Yeah.
and then was revived because the lich still kind of needed him. Problem is that his gear was completely fucked.
Oh my god.
These guys get some money because Mitchell's playing is actually playing a noble who's carrying around was carrying around a good bit of cash,
Yeah.
Nice.
and they're like, shit, we should probably like get this guy a sword or something. So they trundle on up out into the town, go and talk to a blacksmith. They then spend the next hour heckling this blacksmith, trying to convince him that this old ass sword that they for some reason thought was magical was cursed or whatever the fuck.
Beautiful.
Look,
I don't want to talk about it.
all I did, I was standing at the side and trying to stay out of sight. And of course I got hit by an arrow when I tried to leave.
Yeah. So yeah, then yeah, Zeph flips over.
No, I'm not done. We're not
Okay.
jumping over this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they spend like an hour heckling this one blacksmith until they finally throw them the fuck out. And the other half of the party comes along, namely the barbarian and I believe the rogue. And the barbarian tries to buy a sword. And the problem is that the blacksmith overcharged the barbarian by 2 gold. 2 whole gold. That the
I thought it was 1
barbarian
gold.
himself wasn't actually going to be spending money on. Mitchell was buying the money for the barbarian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the barbarian then picks up after like 10 minutes of haggling or completely failing to haggle really.
Yeah.
It was Duffy saying that's not how that you're overcharging by 2 gold. Yes, I am, fuckbag. What are you gonna do about it?
Gold. I remember it was 1 gold.
So
It was
Zephy-
some entirely minuscule amount of money that he wasn't actually spending.
So
He then
Zephy-
picks up a sword.
Yeah.
And he then picks up a sword. The guards come along. Then he murders both of the guards and then goes on a murder spree.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mitchell, on the other hand, then when the entire town guards show up, Mitchell goes over and says, help me. Oh my God, this guy took me hostage and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I'm a noble.
And it worked.
Yeah,
sure.
flashing the signet ring and saying that, yeah, our monk is actually my royal retainer, but
And mind
Yeah.
you,
Christ, the guys are psychopathic assholes. Fuck you.
I then tried to run away because shit got dangerous in your vicinity. And of course they arrest me too.
Of course they
Because
do.
I was a
Yeah.
I was
The
a
rest druid, which is Hund, and they
I was a
run
tiefling.
down the fucking barbarian because he murdered like 2 men. Yeah, he's kind of dangerous.
Kinda. Just tiny little bit.
look, they only went after me because I was a tiefling.
Obviously.
Yes.
Well, no,
So this
literally.
wasn't- So this wasn't the campaign where you were playing as a half orc.
Oh no, it gets better. Because then
No, the
so
half-orc
Hoon
died.
goes to jail, and we
Aw.
kind of need Hoon to go, for this adventure. And so Mitchell and I were about to leave when Zephy rolls up with his new character.
Oh.
And
I forgot about that.
yes,
Oh my god. No,
Try to
let
break
me
you out of jail.
let me tell it.
yes, okay.
Okay, basically, I'm in a cell somewhere. I can't help at all, off on the side of the building. Zephy goes in there with the rest of the party to, well, break me out. And I don't know what he did. He talked to
He
a guard.
charmed one of the guards.
He
He was
charmed one of
actually
the
doing
guards.
pretty good with that.
He charmed one of the guards, managed to make his bluff check work, and basically said, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be in here. Just go over there. Just leave us alone," or something like that. The guard turns around, and instead of letting the guard leave, Zephy tries to kill him for no reason.
Oh my god. of course.
Fails his attack roll, gets punched in the fucking head, almost dies right then and there, gets lowered unconscious, and the other
Oh
two get
my
also
God.
arrested.
Yes. So then
Oh
we're all
my
in jail
We're all in jail,
before
and
some
Fish,
random force just lets us out.
and Fish has to GM escape. There's GM escape. Just basically brings in an NPC to save us because we're too inept to do it, apparently.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and then we
God.
try to escape. The guards try, notice us and try and capture us again. Except this time we actually kind of managed to work off the guards a bit. Although now Mitchell is kind of dying and Zeffy is still unconscious.
Yeah.
And so we run off into the woods because it's that close of a call and we don't have
Without
any
any equipment, mind you.
Oh Jesus.
And then we stopped. Then we had to stop the campaign because that's when Fish broke his laptop. We couldn't play anymore.
Oh. Oh, that's
Yes.
a pity.
So anyway, yeah, Zeffy managed to bluff his way into prison, then immediately fucked up because of bloodlust or something. It was
Oh, that's fucking
kind of
beautiful.
amazing.
That's Zeffy in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
yeah. It was kind of funny though. Just bluff, net 20. Yes, you obviously belong here. Attack roll. Nope. All right. He gets clobbered unconscious. It was awesome.
Yeah.
He didn't die though. You got lucky. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into a hotel. I'm gonna order some food.
Oh, you get food.
We really got off track with that story a bit.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun though. And yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to tell to Usko because I don't know what happened in the hotel. Hope he will tell me later so I can laugh at him for, well, blatantly lying so much.
Well, you know what? At least I'm good at lying.
Yep.
You just met the devil at a crossroads late at even and just told him, hey, I want to roll all 20s, thanks. That's it. That's not skill. That's not skill.
Totally
Some kind of
is.
skill.
It's better be lucky than good.
That is true, yeah. That is true.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, here's the thing. You lied to the one person who, I don't know. If I were in her place, I would want to see you dead soon. All of us, actually, but you the most, because you're obviously competent.
Huh. She doesn't even know that I exist.
You'll just die as collateral or something.
I'll run away with carbon copy. That will be safe.
Yeah.
Dan, I
until
think you need love in your life.
until you
Yeah,
try
I
until you
do.
try to feed him scrolls or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna eat a lot and count me gold. Gold.
Not a lot happens. Because I'm sewing an eye.
Weird.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Chicken, I in fact did PM you a
What are we
question.
gonna do for the next 2 days in this boring town?
Well, the next day I plan on making holy water using my blood.
That's not fucking weird.
That's fair. Hey, it's cheaper than 25 gold worth of silver scraping.
Yeah.
Holy water is expensive.
Yes. I mean, all I have to do is cast a spell before I cast the create holy water spell, and then take 1d6 plus 1 strength damage.
Okay, here's what I want to do.
1d6 damage plus 1 strength.
I just decided what I want to do over the next 2 days. I want to find out what's the deal with that misery pony. If she's actually like cursed or anything.
Well,
So-
she's a regular around town.
Yeah,
You can
so
always ask about her.
I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna ask. I guess the bartender?
Mm-hmm.
Just ask her, hey, what's up with that pony that gets hit by branches a lot?
Oh, Misery?
Yeah.
That poor child. She came in not too long ago, actually. A refugee, you know. Probably from Outsmith. I mean, she came with the other ponies from Outsmith, so
Right.
I'm just supposing she was from there too. We don't really know what's really bad luck, but she gets hit with branches a lot.
Yeah.
I saw her get fried by lightning once, and she survived. All she said was "ow."
Oh my. Do you know where she lives?
Uh, honestly, no. We just see her around town. She goes to the gear store a lot, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna eat up and then leave and go to said gear store.
It is the one furthest to the east.
Furthest to the east. Just gonna. Ah! It zoomed out too much. I can't see my token anymore. Ah. Like here?
Yep.
Okay. This will be something for next week.
Oh, you're right.
It's late.
It is late. Oh,
You're busy
Yeah.
throwing eyes.
Another cow!
darn it.
Yeah, then we can have Zeph and have Zeph fuck up.
As always, and we can have ban Mac on more NPCs.
Some weird reason.
What? Okay, to be fair, Carbon Copy, they were pretty close.
So basically, we all know about the gold now and that it makes people sick.
Yep.
And we more or less all
I
know
thought we knew about the gold yesterday.
We more or less know that the mayor is hiding something. And I wouldn't trust the priest a lot, but I'd rather have the priest as a friend than as an enemy.
I mean, Connor pretty much knows what the mayor was hiding.
Yeah.
That's what the mayor was hiding.
Yeah, he already saw her skeletons and then exorcised them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
See, she now has a clean, empty closet.
There's more to this fucking town.
Oh my God, Hood.
What?
Just God, you are slow on the uptake.
You know what we should have done? We should have asked her about how the town was doing and what was.
I mean, we know that now in character, and we'll probably all be on some kind of hit list. Right underneath Connor.
You are so slow on the uptake.
I'm fine.
He's not slow on the uptake. He's just only stating what you know in character.
And to be fair, I think that was the most spells I've cast in a single sitting.
Yeah.
That's the most spells you cast ever.
Yeah.
Fair. Whoa. In this campaign.
That was the first time you were actually
Proactive.
successful in any way with your magic.
Yay!
Which is, what you do? You fed a scroll to your penguin you made out with a animate, so. Yeah.
What?
Heroes all. I was more active and I got arrested. At least I made money.
That's what you get for being active. You get arrested.
Also, let's not fuck around here. The asset I made, we can actually sell for a lot of profit.
Yep.
I did improve my relationship with Carbon, I guess that's a thing.
Yeah, he now
Getting
has.
those social links up.
Yeah, he now has like 1 heart out of 5. Just feed him some more beans and he'll be yours forever.
Duly noted.
Yeah, anyway,
Just did.
I got nothing else to do because it's kind of late.
Yeah.
I want to do the misery thing next week.
I'm still rather surprised that I got away with this.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
For a given value of luck.
Yeah, just a little.
My given value is higher than yours.
If you got lucky.
Meanwhile, I'm continually improving my plushie making skills.
Overall,
now
I
made-
made overall I made the most profit today, though.
Yeah.
You also lost the most possible profit.
No,
You lost an entire.
Yeah,
Lost
I
the
was
entire
wondering
box
what
of
you were going
gold.
to do to stop us from getting that.
these
Well,
things.
the thing is, the moment that Hunda actually was totally honest about all of this stuff to the blacksmith, we were fucked.
I wasn't. I barely told him anything. I told him the gold has some impurity in it, and that was it. Apparently, he knew it by looking at it, which, that would have happened either way.
It's all Hoon's fault.
It is.
Well,
Everybody blame Hund. By which I mean Stinky. Blame Stinker Hund! Blame Stinker Hund!
don't.
That'll be the title of this week's episode.
No.
The
I blame
one
Hoon.
in which we blame Hoond.
Seems legit.
Yep.
Yes.
Though we didn't quite lose all the gold.
What do you mean?
What, you have bar on you?
No.
Then we lost all of it.
Also, that was a very immediate no.
He's the one
What's
getting
that?
sick from it. If he still has a bar.
Just because I don't have the bar on me doesn't necessarily mean that it's not in a position that we can get a hold of it.
It's still one bar. I mean, wait, how much did the bar weigh? 20 pounds?
Each
lot.
bar was worth 1,250 gold.
Yeah, that's not a lot for like radiation poisoning. Just saying. I wouldn't risk it.
You wouldn't risk the biscuit.
I wouldn't risk getting radiation poisoning for 1,000 gold. Divided by what? 6 people? Anyway, anything else we want to do today, or?
I blame Hoon.
No, seriously, I want to know.
Well,
We
there
end
are
here or
many
not?
things I want to do, but I'm the GM.
Yeah. So, do we end here or not?
Well, if
Turn off the recording.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
That's why I'm
I think
asking.
it's
if all of you want to end now, let's say we end it now.
I guess. I mean,
Well,
It's
you're
not
the
like
DM. You can kind of end whenever the fuck you want.
I know it's a lot of power for one little person to have,
yes.
which is why I prefer to live in a democracy. Anyway, we want to say we end.
Okay,
I
We
suppose
end.
so.
All right. Sure. Whatever.
I'm gonna stop here then.
Yes.
Say bye, everybody.
Fuck
Bye,
off.
everybody.
Bye!
good night, everyone.
Listen to them obeying my every word.